Okay. Okay, we got music. We got music. Hi, everyone. I hope you're all doing so. Look at all these chickens. I know, right? And not a single one of them is shiny. Let me go through everything really fast. First things first. Hello, CMB. Look at me when I look at you. Holy moly. Water Penguin, congrats on your Hatchram. You got 5 Pokemon now. You are almost at a full party. CMB got an Amoonguss, very trans rights. Bluey with a Blitzel, Baby Martini, that's very cute. You're also at 5. Wow! Lavender Town Boy, congrats on your Sneasler. Oh, you could like decimate competitive just for fun. And Opal, thank you for the raid. I already did the other shout out command, but if anyone isn't following Opal, do it. It's easy. I'm sure you all are by now, but you should be if you're not. If anyone coming in with that raid with Opal doesn't know who I am, hi! I'm Aria Zero. I'm a Canadian magical girl drag artist slash demon, they, creature, whatever the holy moly you want me to be. We do a lot of Mario Party, we do a lot of Pokemon, we do a lot of shiny hunting over here, and Floette is a cutie, but she's been evading us. Hi Gucci Mane, howdy Royal. Hi Stars Over Hyrule, hi Static, yeah, did you like the ASMR? Also hi Pommy, what did everyone else get? Opal got a Tinkaton, Royal got a Quackovel, cutie cutie cutie, and I got a ginger beer and a water. So, I think we're all living our best lives today. I have, oopsies, I put that down a little too hard. Maybe I put the water behind the ginger beer. I have 2 coasters going on. I put the shorter one in the front coaster and the bigger one in the back coaster. That's easier. Static, congrats on your fancy Vivian. Wait a second. Did someone say fancy Vivian? Wait. That's what you got. Oh, I'm a little sleepy and a little silly tonight. So, it's gonna be a fun one, I'm sure. I don't want to wear this hat anymore. I'm overheating. I want it to look like I put myself together a little bit, but I'm over it. If anyone coming in with that raid, though, needs to raid and run, by all means, please take care of yourself. If you gotta go piss, girl. If you gotta get a snack, make sure it's smiling back. And if you need to go to bed, do it. And if you need someone to lull you to sleep, we're pretty good at that here. Except for when we find a shiny. So I guess you just have to hope we don't get any shiny Pokemon. You're a fan, Rotom. You sure are. You're Team Techna, because I forced everyone to be Team Techna. No. There we go. Hi! Wow, so cute. All good. You were playing for so long, Opal. I hope you had a lot of fun playing. No, go away. I love you. Go take care of yourself. Oh, God. Y'all, I've been so... After... What was it? Shiny Bingo, was it Shiny Bingo Wednesday? Ace Attorney Thursday. Drag Show Friday. Girly Pop Lock Saturday. Mario Party Marathon Sunday. It was directed at you, Opal, that's true. I'm so tired. So, I'm sorry if I seem a little tired. It's because I am. But we're gonna have a really fun time vibing and hanging out. What you... Not the things trying to slide off my table. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. Happy start of the week. And we're gonna end off the first day of the week nicely here. That's the goal, at least. Maybe we'll get a shiny. Maybe it'll actually be Blue Floette. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love that. I have not a lot of hope, if I'm so honest. But maybe. Okay. I do feel like I need to go check check what the sandwich recipe is, because I am a little slow at remembering that right now. Sandwich recipes. I used to have it on lock when we were shiny hunting, when we did the streams back to back, basically, but now I'm like, it's been too long. I've made too many other sandwiches. Tomatoes, okay. Oh, I'm running low on them. So embarrassing. Okay, let's do sour and spicy. And again, we're going for blue flower, so we're gonna do the blue flower pick. Autumnal equinox is here. It's time to fatten up for hibernation, girls. It really is. I guess it is equinox, ain't it? Was that today? Is that today or is that yesterday? Hi, Arrows. Freya says, prrr. She's a little gray tabby cat with white socks. What a cutie. I have really bad news for all of y'all. I set up like a little pillow and a basket for my cat on my bed, and she loves it, which means whenever she's in my room while I'm streaming, she's typically there now, and the cat cam don't reach it. The cat cam can't display it. I also don't want to put a camera on my bed. So, so she's here. She's just unfortunately not visible to y'all. That's today. It is today, T. Well, the way it feels like we're already close to solstice with the darkest day of the year, because like, oh, it's getting dark here so early. I mean, like, it's not even 8 p.m. It's 7 p.m. right now. I mean, I have my overhead lights off, but it's gonna be dark in here soon. Dark, dark, dark. But yeah, I made pasta, so I'm absolutely getting ready to hibernate. In about a month and a half, we're gonna be down to like minus 25 degrees. Well, that's probably even like 2 months. But yeah, it's period. You haven't been hibernating? Not yet. Thank you so much for the follow, Cade. I really appreciate it. Wait, you mean hibernation has been an option this whole time? I mean, I guess I'm kind of hibernating this month. I do have a couple gigs in October, but I'm not. I've said this so many times that I'm not doing my October job this year. So, which, you know what? That's actually allowed me to do our traders thing. Static, congrats on your jump game thing. Now that we are established to shiny hunt, we can yap. Yay! I love yapping. Aria Zero is such a good drag game. Thank you! I'm really happy with it. I really enjoy it because it also, like, if you know Pokemon, you're gonna get it. And I've had people who, like, know Pokemon. Okay, my dog don't like it. I have some friends who, like, know Pokemon, and for the longest time, it took them a long time to get it. Because it's subtle. And I wanted something that was, like, subtle Pokemon, but also sounded like she could be a magical girl, but also sounded like she could be, like, a cool, like, fantastical character, but also could be friends with Hatsune Miku. What jump catch game? Just the star. The star from Stream Avatars just touched you. That's all it is. Don't worry. It's just a silly. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I think I achieved it with the drag name. I'm happy because it works so... Thank you. Yeah, because it didn't used to be my drag name, but you know when you start doing drag or when you start doing something, you set a username for yourself, or you set a name. And then you actually do it for a while and you're like, wow, this name really doesn't suit me. And that's what happened. With mine. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, Floette. I did not want to do this. Da. I just want to catch the Floette. I really want to get that blue Floette fast because I want to go do Dunsparce shiny hunting because it's way more fun. But I'm determined. We're gonna do this. I'm a Froakie. You have no idea how much I love frogs. Wait, T, it defaults you to a random starter. I just started drag. Still not sure if the name suits me, but it's a killer name. Mine was Nadia Biznich for a while. That's my drag dead name. And then I was like a whimsical creature with this sassy ass name. And I was like, well, and it's also a pun that other people like could, like, I wanted something that was more on brand, but something that was a little bit more, not something that would as easily come to someone else's brain to use. You know what I mean? Arrows, congrats on your Esper. It's gonna stare at you from across the room like... Blur. I am gonna hit all the Floettes because we're probably gonna find a dupe. Knowing us. Lightning the Queen? That's so funny. No, that's... that's really good. I was gonna ask what the name was, but I didn't want to, like, be intrusive if you didn't want to share. No, Lightning the Queen is really good. I have an Esper already. Freya, exactly. See? Wait, the purr. That was a full circle purr moment. Lightning the Queen is so funny. Oh, that made my night, I think. Oh. I should take a sip of my ginger beer. Get some sugar into my system. Ah, lovely. Feels good. But yeah, I'm gonna try to bring the energy, but if this is a little cozy stream, I hope you're all okay with that. It's been kind of like I've been in a weird headspace for the past like week. And I think it's because the days are getting darker and life is lifing, you know what I mean? And by that, I literally just mean like the world is the world. And I have my brain. So I'm just like, you know when nothing's actually happening to you directly, but you're still overwhelmed? That's just kind of what's happening. I'm getting a little ka-chow tattoo. Wait, where are you gonna get the tattoo? Is it your first tattoo or do you have other tattoos? Sorry, I'm a tattoo girly, so I need to share. I need to know. My mom once tried a ginger candy and she immediately recoiled from it. I love ginger candies. My issue is, because they kind of stick to your teeth a little bit. They make my teeth hurt. I have them, but I'm also like, we've ADHD talked about this before. I'm very out of sight, out of mind with food. I think my most recent example was I bought broccoli a week and a half ago and I forgot I had it. And then I saw broccoli in the fridge the other day and I went, oh my God, that's my broccoli. First tattoo gonna get on my wrist or forearm. Forearm is easier than wrist if you're concerned about pain levels. My first one was this moon. And yeah. I'm prepping for all the spooky and sad movies for fall, and I'm worried about it, so I'm gonna binge something cutesy on the side throughout the season. Yeah. That's necessary. If I have something in the fridge, it's right? I'll also buy like little yogurt cups and forget I have them. Like I bought ice cream literally like weeks ago and I talked about it on stream. And I told everyone that I live with, I'm like, if you want some of this ice cream, eat it because I'm gonna forget that I own it. I had one bowl of it. I'm very excited for Legenza. I'm very, very, very excited for Legenza. I'm probably gonna do my first playthrough off stream. Just because we did Donkey Kong Bonanza on stream, and it was good because it made it so that if I wanted to play the game, I had to stream, which is good because I was like working full time, and I didn't want to like fall off of streaming, so I did that intentionally. But I don't want to have to be like, I don't know, I kind of just want to enjoy Legenza for myself, and then we can like, once I'm through the main story, I can stream it, we can shiny hunt and do other stuff, is what I'm thinking. I've been wanting a tattoo for a while, but the only ones I want are in painful areas or bands, and I can't handle the pain, but the bands are super risky because people, yeah, I mean, that's fair. What areas are you looking at getting tattooed? I have so many. So I'm like, I can theoretically provide some insight, but also different people have different pain tolerances as well, right? I'm so excited for Legenza, and it doesn't feel like a month away from me because my vacation is next week. I'm so excited for you, Static. You're gonna have so much fun on your trip. You're gonna have so much fun. Girl, if I have ice cream, it's constantly in my mind until I eat it. Well, I don't use the freezer really either. Like, I don't look in the freezer. A lot of the things I make, it's like I have default recipes that my brain goes to, right? So if I buy things to make something else, I'm gonna forget. Unless it's like on the counter. But I live with people, so I can't just like leave everything out in the open. There's a Boo sweater at Universal Studios. It's a Boo with its Japanese name. Static. You're telling me they have a Teresa sweater? I want to hit the holy moly button, but I can't because I don't have my soundboard set up and I'm too lazy to set it up. Holy moly. This is like so crazy relatable. That's why we have the neurodivergent tag. The ADHD hits hard here. It's really fun. Painful areas are ones my mom designed years ago when I was 12. But one is a spiderweb on the back of the hand. Oh, yeah, that would be a rough area. There's a mural on my back of my first initial with vines. Oh, yeah, back. The spine is rough, I've heard. Those are actually both areas I don't have tattoos. Shockingly, out of my gajillion tattoos I have. I've heard spine is rough. I'm gonna be so honest with everyone here. This tattoo on my neck, not as bad as my brain thought it was gonna be. So, not saying it was easy, and it's like my most recent tattoo, and I have a lot of tattoos, but it had been about a year and a half to 2 years since I'd gotten a tattoo when I got that one, and like, it was not as bad as I thought it was. Although she did use, like, she has a numbing spray that she had, and she was like, I'm going to use this on you after we do the first pass. She's like, we can't use it before because it has to be on open wound, essentially. Open wound. It doesn't just work if it goes into the skin, it needs to like get into the... That's kind of gross to try to explain in better words, but yeah. And that probably helped. I used to leave my groceries all on the counter, yeah. Well, I have very specific areas I go look for things, for very specific things. Like, I know where my soy sauce... No. Don't lie to me. Thank you. I knew it. I would never trust our Gallade to tell me the truth. Especially not on a blue Floette. I forget what I was saying. Something about groceries. The only one I think I could handle that she designed is the lattice. That'd be on my arm, not the spider one. But it'd be time intense since it'd be an entire arm. Oh yeah, that would be... I mean, you could also do it in sessions. You don't have to do it all at once. I hate when my Pokemon doesn't hit a fake shiny. Cade, last time we did the Floette stream, I almost cried because we got the blue Floette. It was the last one we needed. And it was pretty fast. And the Gallade wouldn't fight it, so I saved, I did the encounter, and it didn't shine, and I went, no! And I tried to fight that blue Floette multiple times. I don't know why they refused to hit it. So that's why I, like, extra don't trust anything anymore. And now we have a dupe of every color except for the white one, and we don't have any blue ones. It was so mean. Like, I got so excited. I was like, no way, we just finished our hunt, finally. No. It was a prank. I got pranked fiercely. Fiercely. But yeah. Okay. Auto-battling is the move, though, for sure. And, like, doing it on the Switch, too, has made this hunt a lot better. I'm never gonna... That shiny white Floette hunt in Aria Zero was brutal. I'm still upset I let my shiny spider, I don't know his name, but because honestly he's so ugly to me. Is it Tarantula? Wait. Tarantula's shiny is cute because it has the little red ball of yarn. Kind of sick and twisted that they haven't given us Mega Florges. They should. But they're probably... I'm gonna be so honest. With there being Eternal Floette, I don't see them doing anything for Florges. It's gonna be something with Eternal Floette. Like, AZ's in the game. Eternal Floette's, like, already marketed to us. Hit one of them. Thank you. Like, they're unless they do a Mega Florges or, like, an Eternal Florges, that'd be cool. But, like, I don't know. I would love a Mega Florges. Mega Florges and it gets the grass typing. That'd be kind of sickening. I let him evolve thinking it's cute. No! Yeah, Spidops is not as cute. Yeah. I mean, I love that Floette's gonna get extra love. I'm still kind of gagged they did Mega Raichu, not just Mega Pikachu. I wonder if there's, like, an internal rule that a Mega Evolution cannot be on a Pokemon that can evolve. I mean, they did G-Max Pikachu and G-Max Meowth and G-Max Eevee, I guess. But I'm like, I wonder if there's, like, a reason. I don't know. I'm kind of gagged it took them this long to give a Mega to one of the Pikachus. At least my second shiny was Dreadnought, and I love Dreadnought with all my heart, even with its icky colors. What does shiny Dreadnought look like? I low-key like Floette's design better than Florges, so I don't mind. I like both. I think the line is all done very well. Definitely when I played X and Y as a kid, I was a hater that it wasn't a grass type, but I was also like 12 or something, so who was I? Or 13? 14? I don't know. Dark green and orange? Okay, I'm on Switch 2. I'm on Switch 2. They kind of are Mega Pikachu, just halfway. I would say, genuinely, if I had to differentiate them between X and Y, I've said this so many times. Mega Raichu X is Mega Raichu. Mega Raichu Y is Mega Pikachu. That's what it feels like. To me. Like, what do you mean it gets smaller to become Mega Raichu Y? I'm mad that they're electric type. I've talked about that a lot too. I'm mad that they're just pure electric type and they don't get a bonus typing. At least one of them. It's because it's C and B. It's because I've said this too many times, so if someone's heard me say this before, I apologize. I'm gonna repeat myself again. X is Pikachuified Raichu, and Y is Raichuified Pikachu. So Y is all the proportions of Pikachu, but it's Raichu's color with Raichu's tail. And like some ear details, but... And it's just they swapped them. If one of them was a Lowland Raichu, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. I saw him buy a bunch of Tatsugiri and I thought, that one's off. Let me grab it. Oh, that's fun. Running into a shiny by accident like that is always exciting. The first one I got in this game was Shroomish. I saw a little bunch of Shroomish and I was like, oh my god, that one's orange. And then I found shiny Vaporeon in Area Zero. When I didn't have shiny charm, I didn't have a sandwich or anything. I just ran into like a purple Vaporeon and I was like, damn. And then in Kitakami, I found a shiny Sandshrew, and I evolved that one, and I regretted that. I like Sandslash, but shiny Sandshrew is like this beautiful green, and shiny Sandslash does not keep that color, which is sad. Vaporeon in Area Zero is rare, is it? Oh damn, yeah. Here, let me show you. It's where is she? This one. I did rename her to Rika, but where does it say that we met? Does it show that anywhere? Oh yeah, 11/21/2022, location Area Zero. Sassy. She was just in a cave. You would know, Pommy, because you did all the math. During the Terra League, Mega Bulbasaur and Mega Charmander were found in the Pokemon Z data, but they didn't have art. Oh, so they at least experimented with the thought of Mega Pumps. That's interesting, though. Apparently they are. That video I was watching for Bingo asserted that they were a low chance of finding due to the other. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, no, I was just walking around on my Switch 1 going through the caves, and I was like, that's a purple Vaporeon. I prefer Kanto Raichu, but I cannot deny Alolan Raichu is objectively adorable. Kanto Raichu, to me, I just can't get over the super villainous one from the anime that Surge had. It's the way it's Lieutenant Surge, but my brain always just wants to say Lit Surge. And then I got embarrassed, so I didn't say it, but I had to call out myself because I had to explain why I stuttered. My first ever shiny was in Go, and I don't remember it at all. I only realized years later that Starly is not that shade of brown. Now she lives fully evolved in Arceus with shiny Sylveon. Aww. Wait, you got a shiny Sylveon from buying someone's copy of Omega Ruby? Wait, that's so tea. That's cute. Ba 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 ba. My first shiny in this game was shiny Tarantula. Still not evolved? Yeah. Shiny Tarantula is really good. I just want the blue Floette. So badly. So badly. One day, maybe. We'll see if today's that day. But yeah. Yeah. I can't believe how sucked into shiny hunting I've gotten, especially in the past few, like, the past month. I've really, like, gotten into it. I'm, like, unstoppable. Well, I'm stoppable, but it's bad. It's bad how much fun I've been having with it because I just want to shiny hunt all the time. But I think we should do some spooky shiny hunts for October. I think that could be fun. Blue is my favorite color for the Florges because it makes her yellows pop. I like the white one, particularly when the white one is shiny because I like how the purple and white go together. But the purple and yellow is also really cute. But blue, I don't know. I will say I think the blue Florges has the most distinct coloring. Like, she stands out the most amongst the 5 of them. And probably because it makes her yellows pop. That's probably why. And it's such like a bright blue. Shiny hunting is just Pokemon gambling and I love it. It really is, isn't it? Maybe that's why I like it. Damsel's asking me about another shiny bingo for fall and I'm scared to make it happen. I don't know if I'm ready. You don't have to do it right away. If you need any help and you want to do one, and you want to do one with me, I'd be happy to help you however I could, because Shiny Bingo is really fun. But I saw how much work you put into that. So I don't blame you if you want to, like, wait a minute. You know? It'll also be interesting to see how shiny hunting is in Legenza if everyone's getting Legenza. Because maybe there's a shiny bingo opportunity in Legenza down the line. I think, yeah. Cade, congrats on your pom-pom Oricorio. Ooh, that's a cutie one. The person sold it with over 30,000 Pokemon caught. They traveled the world with their 3DS and obviously were egg hunting. They even went to Germany 5 times. They went to Japan and Russia. Even Australia was crazy. Aww. That is like, wait, that's such a story though, on that copy. I've been wanting to replay a DS era Pokemon game so bad, but I'm just gonna wait until Legenza comes out. That's fair. I don't blame you for that. I know, I'm excited that Legenza is coming out in October because will be done black and white by then. Nina. But it's like surprising, like, I mean, I played black and white as a kid when it came out, and I've played it a couple times. I played through that one a couple times. And the way my brain always just forgets so much of it, and the game just holds up so well still. It's amazing. It's still so much fun. And I don't feel like tired replaying it. It's still a— We're breaking through, right to the heart. No stopping us, not anymore. That scared me so bad. Gar, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out there. Pew, pew, pew. If anyone isn't following Gar, do it. It's so easy. You kick the heart. No, you kiss the heart. You go, mwah! You're following. Thank you for the raid house stream. What were you up to? Don't worry about the jump scare. That's on me. That's on me for making that. Oh my gosh. Pick up your controller properly. For making that my alert and being so locked in on what I was doing. Hi, Kizzy. Welcome in, raiders. Oh my god, not the ads happening as soon as the raid comes in. You can kick my heart. No worries. No, I would never. Okay, my cat wants out. 1 second. And I'll be right back with you. There you go. Enjoy your freedom. I'm gonna wait. Not me like foreheading the camera. I'm gonna wait for the ads to go. But if anyone can hear me that came in with the raid, that needs to run, by all means, go take care of yourself, okay? I'm not gonna hold you here hostage. Ads are gonna be done in like 50 seconds, and then I'll say hi to everyone properly. But everyone, seriously, go follow Gar. It's so easy. Go do it right now. I dare you. You have to. Period. How much more Sammy time do we have? 8 minutes. Okay. I'm like watching this countdown go. Because I want... Don't trick me. I want to say hi to everyone. Wait, what? Oh, blue for Floette. Sorry, I just saw that too. Let me do that. You know what? Let me pause the shiny hunt while we do that. I have so many things to button with, actually. That'll be blue. Is that good? Or do we... I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna change those. I'm gonna keep these purple, I think. There we go. Ads almost done. Ads almost done. Ads almost done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, ads are theoretically done now, so I'm gonna say hi to everyone properly. Gar, thank you again for the raid. If anyone coming in with that raid doesn't know who I am, hi, I'm Aria Zero. I am a Canadian magical girl drag artist slash demon creature, they gender fluid being, I guess. Over here, we do so much shiny hunting, so much Mario Party, so much Pokemon, and I'm so grateful that you decided to share your community with us here. The shiny hunt is going unproductive so far. We're on our first sandwich. We have 7 minutes left. We haven't found a single shiny. But welcome in, Manaphy. Welcome in, Gar. Welcome in, Sublink. What were y'all up to? I hope y'all had so much fun. And if anyone needs to raid and run, by all means, please take care of yourself. You gotta go piss, girl. Gotta get a snack, make sure it's smiling back. Gotta hydrate. We do it. And if you just don't want to be here, I still love you and I still respect you. And please take care of yourself, okay? Okay? Okay. Period. Every time you wait for ads, I think of Bob calling people not subscribed, pour on peppers to me, except everyone in chat heard it because the ads didn't go through yet. Oh my god. Whoa, that's crazy. Double hydrate. I wish I had the patience to shiny hunt for Sylveon on my own or a Garbodor, but patience is not my thing. Shiny hunting there's a huge difference to shiny hunting by yourself or to the... Shiny hunting on stream with people is much different, I would say. Cancelled. There's our Discord if anyone wants to join, by the way. Thank you, Cade. We're doing some more Yoshi stories, so full of melons. Every single time you play Yoshi Story, does it make you feel like you need to go buy a melon and eat it immediately? Because when I played Donkey Kong Bonanza, there was melons in that. And I always was like, I need to go to the store and buy a melon and eat it right now. Ugh. I'll try to find the clip. Please do and send it my way. Did I miss anything that anyone was saying amongst that? It was a lot for Area Zero, but TBH planning events is my life fuel, so I could do it as the last hurrah before Legends VA. I'll think on it. Again, Palmy, if you want any help, I'm happy to help as much as I can. Obviously, I'm planning things too, but it's fun to plan things. Yeah, the Galade is named Twitch Chat because you're helping me shiny hunt. And you know what? Wait. Have y'all seen? Do I want to play it? Do I want to play the Traders trailer? What is this? Don't trick me. Twitch Chat is in our Traders game. I might play the trailer a little bit later. Maybe once we're done this sandwich or something. Starting October 4th, we're doing an audience interactive Pokemon Traders, and all the Pokemon in them are Pokemon from series we've done on Twitch or on TikTok, or just in the past, my lifetime as a content creator. I feel weird saying that about myself. There's 18 of them. My dog's really excited about it if you can hear her barking. And Twitch Chat the Galade is included in that. My mom once tested me with a bunch of different fruits to see if I'd like them based on look and taste. She peeled a strawberry and a blueberry. Well, if she peeled that blueberry, it was not a blueberry anymore. We've got 2 dogs and 2 cats. So the cat that just left my room, that's Tia. And she is mine. But every animal in our house is like specifically bonded to a different person. So, the dogs and the other kitty never make appearances on stream, but Tia will be around whenever she wants to be. But yeah. Yeah. We got lots of animals here, which is a death trap for any of my friends with allergies to them. Give me all the pet names. Okay, Tia is my kitty. She's a calico. We've got a black cat named Merlin. Big golden doggy named Nevis, and then a little... The dog barking right now, that's Linny. She's very sweet. My kitty! The blueberry I knew was a blueberry, but the strawberry is genuinely baffling me. How do you peel a strawberry? My dog wants to know too. But Linny and Nevis are named after like a lake and a dormant volcano in Scotland. Tia... It just kind of happened. I went through so many different names for her, and Tia was the one that just felt right, and then my sister wanted a black cat with sticky outy ears named Merlin for like a long time. So, Tia was almost named Alchemy though. Would have been Merlin and Alchemy, but I called her Tia because I like tea. Very carefully, I guess so. I don't know, I was sick and she came in with a peeled strawberry and a mischievous smile to taste it. What? Why? I have a little orange kitty called Artie. Oh, wait. What a cutie. I was like, is that your emote? I needed to see. Orange cats are so silly. Speaking of dogs, I'm gonna walk mine. I'll be back in later. All good. And even if you don't have time or don't have energy to come back, don't even worry. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your little walkie with your doggy. If anyone wants to see, this is, do I still have a kitty emote? This is my emote of my cat. It's a very bad picture of her, but it's really funny. I like it quite a lot. I don't think we're gonna find a single shiny on the sandwich. We have 2 minutes left, but luck does not feel like it's on our... Yeah, don't trick me. Luck does not feel like it's on our side, which is kind of a bummer. But it is what it is, you know? That means we get to save our Herba Mysticas, I guess. I really want to find Floette today, though, because I want this hunt to be done. I'm like ready to move on with my life, you know? And move on to bigger and better things. Ooh, wow, Orange Florges is actually pretty sickening. She's very fall. As soon as I get affiliate, I'm making an arty emote. As you should. As you should. Oh my god, I have a hair being weird. The first emote I ever made was, we don't have it anymore, but it was a cradly heart. And it was pretty cute, but I'm not atrocious at drawing, but I'm certainly not like an artist. You know what I mean? Like I can image it in my brain and be like, okay, and like execute it ish. But I can get it to be good enough. That's the best way to describe it, I'd say. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Okay. Oh my god, Natalie, go away. For anyone who doesn't know, I have plants in my room. They have I don't know which one it is. I'm having gnat issues. It's driving me mad. Oh, they're all blowing away. Is that all the Floettes blowing away? Wait, isn't that good, actually? What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Vulpix. The Vulpix line. Behind me, you can't see it, but I have a bunch of Vulpix plushies right here. You posted in Discord? Wait, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. So are all the Floettes just gonna blow away now? You weren't asking, but I have a gray tabby kitten with little sockies named Freya. I also call her Alligator because she bites. But I have a very elderly black cat named Honey Bunny, and she's very calm with little speckles of gray hairs because she's just an old lady. Oh, what a cutie. I'm gonna watch that static after my sandwich runs out, which is in 2 seconds. Shinies won't blow away. That's what I was thinking, right? I was like, maybe we can take advantage of this situation. But I need to reset the game. So I'm gonna hope that the rain stays there when we get back in. Because that could be really freaking good for us, actually. Let me look at this. Discord. This is not the right Discord. Memes. Right? Yeah, T. Okay, I have this full screen so I can't see anything but... The storm! Storm! What? I'm still watching this. Oh my god. Bob is wild for this. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's so funny. Bob is chaotic. Okay, blue sky. When it gets to the 2-minute mark, that's when they realize it went wrong. Let me jump to 2 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so funny. Sorry, I just waited time on this sandwich for that and just stared at my thing silently. I should put it on screen for y'all. I don't usually show things from Discord though. I need to figure out how to set that up, I guess. Y'all, that's crazy. A tornado in Pokemon would be especially wild near a group of Trubbish and Garbodors. Could you imagine? It's so funny. Wait, you sent kitty pics in the Discord? Y'all! Can we all send pet pics in the Discord? I wonder if I have a recent one of Tia. I kind of do, but it's one that I don't want to post. Because she's on some documents. You know? Let me see. Let me see these kitty pictures, though. Thank you so much for the follow, Arrows. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the kitty pictures. Oh, Artie's a cutie. Let me see if I have one of Tia not on some documents. Do you have a video? Wait, if I find... Is Trubbish in this game? I don't think they are, which makes me really sad. I need to check if this picture has me in it. Okay, it doesn't. I think we're good. There. Oh, speaking of my kitty, she wants back in. Are you coming to show off for the people? Look at you! She is here. Isn't she the cutest? I love her so much. Do, 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 do. I have to pet you for Cade. Mwah. Mwah. I'm gonna put you over here and pet you. And maybe you'll settle there and then I can put a cat cam on. We'll see. And she jumped down immediately. Okay. Tia, I owe you a treat. Do I have any treats up here? Wait. I do. These are gluten-free duck cat treats. Great. She did throw up on my bed last night. That was unfortunate. Okay. Tia. Come here. Come here. I don't know if I can get this on camera. I have a treat for you. She is eating a treat there. You can just see my laptop blocking. Eat it. Yum. Yum, delicious. Maybe I shouldn't leave the bag open next to her. Okay. Okay. There we go. This works. Do you ever feel like a plastic actress in someone? That's still so funny to me. If Trubbish was in this game, I would like to. Oh, will Trubbish be in Legenza? Maybe. Eros, no worries. It's always valid to like want to like feel out a streamer before you subscribe to them. Subscribe? Follow. Sorry, I'm thinking about YouTube. It's super valid though to want to like feel out someone from a raid before you automatically follow them. Twitch mobile's so annoying. Was it an update static that did it? Because I know you were talking about that. Was it actually an update? Let's send Trubbish into space. Oh, I wonder if they actually would blow away though. They probably wouldn't like the Floettes do. Which is kind of sad. I'm sad that Storm's gone. I'm bummed about that. Yeah. I don't know if it's a proper update or if something's wrong. YouTube also just updated a bunch of stuff. And I could no longer upload images for posts on desktop. So I had to start doing posts on mobile. And I said, try uploading with something with an aspect ratio of this to this. And I tried changing all the aspect ratios to different things. No image would let me upload it. So I don't know if that's been fixed yet. And their thumbnail testing has been changed to A/B testing. And it looks like you might be able to do like A/B testing on video titles now, but I'm not sure. So everything's getting like weird updates. Whack. YouTube's unusable for you on your MacBook? What? What did they do? This is crazy. I don't know what they did, but videos are starting bad. Damn. Yeah, there was a big, like, I noticed it when I went into my account and I was like, everything looks different. Hi. You had treats. She's trying to open the drawer that the treats are in. If you can hear that. No. It works on my Windows and phone. Weird. Oh, I have cat hair in my eye. That's embarrassing. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what all the content people are doing weird things. All the content platforms are changing things. Do I ever play Overwatch? The drawing in your About Me looks like an Overwatch character. The drawing in the About Me is actually me. I have never played Overwatch, but I have friends that do. But it is based on my profile picture, but let me pause this. Let me see if I have a picture of it on my computer still easily. I mean, this is the full picture that's my profile picture. And it's a costume I made. Me doing constant character analysis in my head, period. Thank you for the shiny luck, Pixel Chicks. What? Hi, you had your treats. You can't yell at me to give you more treats. You've already had them. Do I have the other pictures still? I do somewhere. It's just a matter of how hard they're gonna be to find. You know what I mean? Sublink, congrats on your shiny furret. Wait, not you with the shiny. You ate that up. I need that luck. You look like the Magic Girl Juno skin. Wait, I need to take a look at that too. Where's my thingy thing? When did I make this? Stop! You can't do that. She's like, those treats were so good. I want more. Why am I unaware of what I'm looking for? Okay, I can't find the other pictures of it right now. That's too much work, but I shared some pictures of Freya and one of Bun in Discord. Let me look. I may have ate your luck. I'm sorry. That's okay. Listen, at least someone got a shiny. Aria, you'd so be a Mercy main. She's the healer and she has like mechanic wings. I've seen Mercy and I feel like I would be a Mercy main. Oh my god, look at these kitties. Whoa, trans rights kitties. Oh, so cute. I'm obsessed. Sorry for what I started. Wait. Don't worry, you're good. You're good. Hi, you. Look, if you just settled there, I could put a little camera on you, and the people would be so happy. I think you should do that if I can figure out where I put my camera. Wow. See? If you just... I need my other tripod-y thing. 1 second. I'm gonna try to set up this cat cam for y'all. I'm gonna convince her to stay here. This is a very professional stream right now. I hope we're all cool with that. You have my full look? I'm like, I have pictures on Instagram of it. I just don't have Instagram loaded up. You better not jump down as soon as I get that cat cam set up. How dare you? Okay. Well, she comes back. We can do that. I used to be sucked into Overwatch for so long. I got into Sombra. Got it when Sombra came out. I mean, Mary plays Overwatch. Okay, I'm gonna keep fighting things. Whenever my cat meows, I have an instinct to meow back. Well, what else are you supposed to do? Aren't you supposed to meow back at them? That's what I do. If you ever want to dip back into it, let me know. I don't play as much as I used to, but I dip back into it every now. There's a new mode. Where are you? Get on your chair, girly. She's trying to go sit on documents. Yet again. Yet again. Y'all, guess what? Me and Mary played Peak after stream last night, and we almost beat Ascent 1, but then food was an issue for me, and then I fell off, but Mary was behind me, and I knocked them down too, and we fell into the lava and died. In the final world. So that was unfortunate. But we're getting good at that game. Good. Ascent 1 isn't so bad, though. I have found the last 2 times I've played Peak, the volcano has been particularly hard in terms of there not being like surfaces to stand on. It's new to me, but it's been around the past few seasons. It's called Stadium. It's like a bunch of mini rounds with MOBA elements. Oh! Mary's told me about that. They really liked it. Yeah, Mary definitely explained this to me before. Wait, I get more pictures because she's crazier than Bun. While Bun just sleeps and stares in knitting grandma. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. There's Persona skins in Overwatch? Wait, I'm learning so much. So Zendaya, no. Zenyatta, who is usually a frail glass cannon healer, can upgrade and turn into a straight up tank. Wait, that's so cool. That is a cool game mode. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what she's doing. She better not go knock things off my wall, though. That's all I'm hoping for. Okay. They had the Seraphim skin collab? Oh, T. Isn't a comparison? Let me see. Oh, I see it. Oh, she's cute. That is such a cute design. Oh. They also did Avatar: The Last Airbender. The collab they did for Cowboy Bebop was ugly. Wait, that's unfortunate. People love like the art of Cowboy Bebop, so that sucks that it was unfortunate or that it was ugly. Do not eat my charging cord. Stay there. I'm surprised they don't have a Haru skin, even though her VA is in that game. Oh. I'm like clocking into as much of this as I understand. Stay there, yes. Yes, stay there. I dare you. She's thinking about it, but she's sniffing my trader's cloak. Yeah, no. What? She just climbed up to the back of the chair, y'all. She's being a menace now. I love Sabrina Carpenter's pink perfume, but the smell of it drives me crazy. I had a perfume just like when I was a kid, and I don't know what it was, but it smelled so good. Oh my god. They got you. They got you good. There's talk of a Pokemon collab for Overwatch? This might be me projecting, but low-key, I think you would like the Overwatch character Ramatra. He's a big robot with a sexy voice. Okay, wait. Let me pause the game again. Shiny Floette, you can wait. Okay, my cat just jumped off the thing again. Ramatra. Ooh. Is he a himbo, though? Wait, not the loincloth. Holy moly. I don't find any game characters hot, but Ram. Wait. I can't let this go without the soundboard. I'm sorry. Let me load up this soundboard for y'all. Let me just do it. Where is it? Here we go. Let me get all those out. I hope those all went through. Did they? Who knows? They did. Great. Loincloth, you say? Oh, it looks like it! His whole story is that he fights for the rights of his kind. And wait, that is hot. That's Diva. Well, not Diva, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't say himbo. He's like Magneto. And he fights for the rights of robots, but like in a controversial way. Oh, in a controversial way. Speaking of robots, okay. So I went to bed last night, safe and sound, unaware that I would wake up to a gajillion texts from my friend that would spiral me into a new hyperfixation that I cannot stop thinking about. And I am going to sue her for time and money probably, because how dare she do this to me? I woke up with a blast of screenshots from Knights of Guinevere. I keep saying Guinevere. Knights of Guinevere. And she was just like, look at how perfect these characters are. And I was like, should I watch it? And she's like, it might not be your thing, but the pilot's 25 minutes. It's probably worth trying. It's definitely pushing the gore limit for me a little bit. Because I'm not good with gore. I definitely did have to go a couple times watching it. But God, am I down the freaking rabbit hole. I told her, I'm like, you tell me when there's more episodes. Let me know the gore level so I can be prepared, and I'm in. Holy moly, though. That animation and Guinevere's character design is everything to me. He straight up likes to kill humans, but he can do whatever he wants. To me. Hi. Please don't do that. Go back to your chair. There's a Deadlock line where someone is like, unlike you, I don't enjoy murder. And he responds with, oh, please, I don't enjoy it. I'm indifferent to it. And I was like, oh, why is this turning my circle? Knights of Guinevere. Yes, the pilot's out. The pilot is out. Oh, I think it came out. When did it come out? I don't know when it came out. Was it the 19th? Like, I have a hyperfixation, and I have watched about 4 fan theory videos on it already. I've scoured all of the marketing for it and all the websites 3 days ago, yeah. Yes. Holy moly. Oh my god. Yeah, she really got me with that. I took the which Guinevere are you quiz. Like, I'm locked in. And it's just unfortunate that it's a little much for my poor little heart. I'm watching this on the train as you should. But I'm gonna make it through, you know? I'm gonna do it. Cause it's just, the animation is impeccable and the world is so pretty. Royal, I didn't, but I saw what it does. I do know about that. The animation and art is just so beautiful though. It's like, oh. Jimmy, congrats on your rock ruff. We do, Sublink. I still need to watch Owl House. And this has made me be like, okay, I should go do that. That's absurd. It dropped the day Disney lost $3 billion from the boycott. Wait. Wait, they kind of ate with that then. Oh wait, I have big news. Is this gonna work? Oh. Worth it though. There we go. Cat cam, let's go. I loved Owl House. Very unfortunate with how it went down. I was learning about that today on my like deep dive of everything because I just needed to like know all the information. And I cannot believe that it was like making them like it was so popular and they just went, no, it doesn't fit our vibe. I hate that. That's the cat of all time. That's the cat of all time. You're the cat of all time, Tia. Did you know that? Oh, she just tried to lick me. I know you're looking for a Floette, but the double evolution spawn was defiantly rare. Oh. And I have a fairy sandwich on too. Right? I do. Oh. Ooh, I got really lucky there. ABC gave him his show back, but still boycott Disney. T. I need to catch up on what happened with that. Freya knows she can't be in the kitchen window, but who do I see when I come back home? Freya napping on my coffee maker. Not on my coffee maker. Oh. It could have had a generational run. Glad it was able to end and wrap up its story, but that final episode run was rough because you can tell they had to rush through the whole season worth of storylines into a few episodes. Yeah, that's what I've heard. When I recently saw, a video from Rebecca Sugar talking about Garnet and being like, that was my hill. Garnet was my hill to die on with Steven Universe. I was like, damn. What a world we live in, right? And here I am, trying to find a purple flower fairy. Meow. And hopefully bring good vibes to everyone. That was with Cartoon Network. The way Rebecca Trojan horsed that is iconic. Yeah, exactly, right? Really paved the way for a lot of stuff. This is why I have a Ruby Sapphire tattoo. I need to get it touched up for sure, but this is why I got them tattooed on my body. Right? Like... Plus Sapphire's on the gender mood board, so... That show means a lot to me. Now I want to rewatch it, but I have so many shows I want to rewatch. Dana making the whole show as a criticism of Disney, and it's gonna blow up around this time. Could be more divinely timed, literally. But also, like, it's more than just that too. It's like they did a really good job at like building. Don't touch me. Building more than just a gajillion really clever jabs at Disney.
You got a star.
Eros, thank you for a sub. I appreciate it. Congrats on your star. You got a star. Wow, thank you. That was very kind of you. I'm gonna take a drink of water to celebrate, because hydration's key. Y'all, what would you do if I made a bot in chat that every half an hour, Lightning the Queen just follow you on Instagram? Wait! I'll go check Instagram after I'm done stream. Lightning the Queen is such a funny drag name. Holy moly. If I put a bot in chat that reminded me to drink water every 30 minutes, obviously we have the hydrate as well, but what would y'all do? I'm trying. You know what? I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it on stream. Because I haven't. Because I've been doing other things. How do I? No, this. I just made that sound way more dramatic than it really is. Obviously, I said that this past week has been kind of weird for me. I said that at the start of stream. My energy levels been all out of whack. The anxiety levels through the roof. For what reason? Who knows? Hormonal imbalances? Maybe. I don't know. It's been a week. It's been a time. And I am... It was evident on the girly pop block when I got really emotional trying to give some producer safety. And that was embarrassing. But this is me going on to my explanation of my call for help for mods on Discord. I made a form for it. I've read through everything. I have not contacted anyone yet. I've actually printed off everyone's response. So when I was saying that I had pictures of my cat recently, but she's on documents, she was on people's responses. So I wasn't gonna show that. Anyways, Disney's far too big for its own good and needs time to be split apart again. It is too big. It's basically a monopoly at this point. It's not, but it's so close to that. Anyways, I am really bad at not only asking people for help, but also accepting help from people when they offer it. It is not something I like to do. It's not something I do lightly. Also very fearful which media production company gets to buy Warner Bros. I heard about that today too. It's freaking me out. Might as well be a monopoly. No company should have as much as they do. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. This is gonna be the fun thing of jumping through 3 different conversations at the same time every 10 seconds. But that's why we have the neurodivergent tag. Where was I gonna go with that? I don't know. I wouldn't say they're not a true monopoly, but they own too much. Exactly. And I mean, like, on animation, they're pretty damn close. I feel like. Not exactly. Western animation. So this is what it's like having a conversation with me. I don't know. I don't like being sappy. I don't like dropping emotions. I'm not good at that. Not Western animation? Not so much in Western? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Western animation. Not so much anymore. Disney is low-key on a downward spiral. 2023, they were in a flop year. Well, that's tea. Hi, Kate. Nice to reintroduce myself to you. Yeah, that was me. I'm assuming. Their only true hits in the last 5 years were Elemental, Inside Out 2, and Moana 2. Yeah, I didn't really hear about anything else. I mean, I barely heard about Elemental. And I feel like I barely heard about Inside Out 2, but I did hear it was good. I barely heard about Moana 2 as well. Yeah. I just want this Floette, damn it. I forget where I was going with what I was saying about other stuff. What? I need sugar in my body. Ooh. I'm so locked in on Disney being a dookie now. Bottom line of what I was gonna say is I really appreciate everyone who filled out that form. It was very kind of you. I will be reaching out to people Thank you to everyone who did. And yeah, I don't like asking for help, so thank you for letting me ask for help, and thank you to everyone who's willing to provide help. That's what I want to say about that. Asking for help, this is my own internal stupidity. Asking for help makes me feel like failure, which is dumb. Because and I would never tell anyone else if they ask for help that they are a failure. I would always encourage people to ask for help for things. I always tell people, if you need anything, let me know, I will do it. But because I'm just like, I've built myself up that way, it's that when I need help, I'm like, you're bad at everything, you can't do anything right, you know what I mean? What form am I talking about? I put out a form on my Discord a couple days ago for mods. Twitch mods. I'm being very dramatic over Twitch mods. Everyone needs to communicate. Well, and this is the thing, is it's the point where I'm processing that I am compromising features of stream because I'm not letting other people do them when other people would be happy to do them, and I don't have the capacity to keep track of it. Like bingo, for example. Like, kill it. No. Don't do this to me. Is that blue Floette? Is this blue Floette? This is what happens when you ask for help. You get blue Floette. Come on, Mod! This is Mod! Oh. Anyways. I feel so stupid. Oh my god. Dive ball. Mod like that guy, yeah. Ah, that's good. Oh. I did it! We did it! That was all of us together. Floette said I'm here to mod for you. Yeah. Bottom line of that conversation was thank you for letting me be vulnerable. I made it seem as official but unofficial at the same time, and I put a very silly graphic, but I am very genuine in when I say I need help but I'm too afraid to ask. That is my problem. So she filled out the application, but I'm very, very grateful to everyone who did. There is I was staring at them all today. I printed them all off and I was like, how the hell is a girl to make a choice on anything? Because I'm already indecisive as hell. But yeah. Blue Floette has my vote. Well, I think she's the first one. We don't use Fahrenheit. Oh, why do you use Fahrenheit and Celsius? We use Fahrenheit for like baking, pool temperatures. Nothing else though, I don't think. That's it though. And I don't know why. Like, I only really use Celsius. Blue Floette, okay, you know what, Static? Fair enough. Maybe I should actually just do some damage to it. Oh! That was very scary. But yeah, that was kind of a thing that I like dropped on Discord and never talked about because it was very sudden. Part of it was because it was sudden. I made it and I dropped it because I was like, I've been overwhelmed. This is the time to do something about it while I'm like locked in. Mod! Yay! We got mod! I need to pee. I only use Celsius because I just refuse to learn temperature in school, so I went with what was easiest. Celsius is so much easier, right? M-A-U-D-E. She's a mod. We freaking did it. Ooh. Holy moly. Where is my blue Floette box? We have them all. Yeah! We did it! I'm gonna pee my friggin' pants. Oh my god. I'm moderating mod, as you should. What, we have 6 minutes? Let's do the rest of the sandwich, see if we can get any other Floette dupes. And then we'll go do some Dunsparce after a little break. Thank you so much for the follow, Sambuca Queen. I really appreciate it. As an American, I plan on teaching myself Celsius at some point. It is so easy, I promise you. The only issue is like converting. But what you need to know, 100 degrees is boiling, 0 degrees is freezing. Anything in between, like 30 degrees is a hot summer day. 10 degrees, it's also climate dependent. Like for me, a mild winter day is -10. For like John Stone, a mild winter day is probably 10. But it does mean that intervals, in that word, are larger technically, because 1 to 2 is a bigger gap than 74 to 75, I would guess. But also, I don't know who can actually feel a 1 degree difference in Fahrenheit outside. Maybe I should just set my weather app to Celsius. Me, 15 degrees is perfect fall day. 30 degrees is yeah, this is the thing. 30 degrees is nasty. 25, a little too warm for me. 15 degrees is like very comfortable, I would say. I was on call the other day with a straight British guy and said a game has soccer, and he said, so football. My autistic self said, no, it says soccer. No, you kind of ate with that one. It says soccer. Like, I'm reading it. It says soccer. How long did it take you to learn that Cricketune sound? Well, it's been my follow alert since I started streaming in 2021. And I always have to do the tongue pop to make it draggier. And yeah, it is, the Cricketune sound for me has become like, you know, like when you get used to your alarm and it becomes like a trigger in your body? The Cricketune sound is that for me. It's wild. I have an American friend who's a streamer and I always have to convert to Fahrenheit. Well, for Mary and Jared, I always have to convert to Fahrenheit, and they always have to convert to Celsius for me. I'm jealous you can do the tongue click. I have no idea how to do it. I wish I could explain, but I've been able to do that since like I know I did that in grade 4 kind of thing. Like, it's just something my body does. I need to pee so bad. Holy moly. No, this straight British guy is different. We've been flirting for months, but he claims to be straight. Wow. Well, go pee. But I have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on my sandwich, or 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I'll pause it on a home screen. We'll take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna go pee. And then we'll come back. I'll run the ads during the break. And then when I come back, we'll finish that sandwich and then move on to Dunsparce. Because I'm gonna pee my pants. Y'all are right for that. Don't make me redeem hydrate. Go piss. Okay. I'll be right back. Let's bring out Tekna. I want to remind you all how good Tekna is. Oh! How could you do that to me? Okay, mind your business. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Not one shiny amongst them. Wait! Ah! Wait, which one is it? Is it you? Yeah!
The girls are fighting.
I'm gonna go back over there. Come here.
Oh!
There's no way!
I'm on stage, let's go. Ooh. I want to find a legendary. Oh! How common do you think Yuxi's gonna be? Huh? Oh, the Lostborn Forest is scary! Oh, I'm gonna die! Oh no. Ah! That's so much money! My knees can't get as high, probably. Well, I win. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Those eyes. It looks like he's coming right at me. Oh, I'm on the wrong one! Aria, I was scrolling Blue Sky and your makeup on your live alert literally made me gasp. You look gorgeous. Me? Me? You wouldn't. And maybe get Pokemon home at some... What? Wait, no. Wait, that sauce book looked like the wrong color. It looked too brown. No, I'm being silly, right? This is just me being silly? Are you kidding me? No way. Another one? Another one, thank you. And they never saw it coming. They never saw it coming. I'm trying to... This October... I have invited 18 bewitching Pokemon to my digital manor to play a game. But I'm still waiting for one more guest to arrive. You. Welcome to the Traders Pokemon. In this audience interactive game, you, chat, are part of Team Faithful. Over the course of 4 weeks, it'll be your job to complete my challenges, suss out the traders, and make it to the end with as many faithful Pokemon as possible. Doing well in my challenges is critical, as they earn you the opportunity to gain hints, as well as increase our prize pool of gift subs. At the end of the game, if even one trader remains, they will be taking the entire prize pool, leaving you all out to dry. Which of my Pokemon can you trust? And which of my Pokemon is looking to betray you at any chance? Get ready for The Traders Pokemon. Watch it live at twitch.tv/Aria Zero Queen every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time, starting October 4th. I hope you brought your A game. Period. Hope you're ready to play. I'm back. Thanks, Jimmy. Static, I hope you have a great rest of your night. That wasn't exactly 5 minutes, but, yeah. Tsunami's in the cinema now. She is. I accidentally knocked a decoration off the back of my couch and Buddy bolted off me so fast. She said, I'm God. Tia does the same thing. The other day, she has a little pillow in a basket. Her little leggy was sticking out and I went to grab her toe. Because sometimes... Normally, she's fine with me touching her paws, and like I will absolutely wake up in the middle of the night and see her leggy sticking out, and like I'll hold her paw, and then go back to sleep, and then just hold her paw for a while while sleeping, I guess. But the other day I went to go hold her paw, and she was like, October 4th, this October, every Saturday at 3 p.m. starting October 4th. Orange juice, congrats on your Caparaja. Someone's getting disqualified? No. This isn't Traders Canada Season 1. Theoretically. We already did a disqualification in one of our Pokemon drag races. We've had a few of them, but it was dramatic. Now they're on the traders. The jump catch game is if there's like little stars floating around with your stream avatars and someone touches it, they get a couple extra bonus points for stream avatars. Alolan Vulpix is gaggy. Do any of the girls do late night streams, and is there a need for that? Or does everyone go to bed at a certain time? Wait, I might need more context because my brain is slow. Because it's late night for me. I mean, I guess it's not late night for me, it's 8:27. I know, I mean, woo! It feels strange when people start talking about Drag Race. Well, I've seen some clips from it. Some clips of it, my reaction to it. Drag Race is fun. I like Drag Race. There are definitely some things that are like a little silly. 50 seconds. We're not gonna find a shiny in 50 seconds, are we? The way every time I take like a BRB break, whenever I come back, I have to like figure out how to speak again. I'm like, what am I doing? I've never seen anything except some clips and drama, and I love watching drama. Philippines season 2 has so much drama. I've been watching that one. That one's crazy. And I was reminded of all the drama that went down in season 11. I think it was Jack Fed's recent video, or a recent video from Jack Fed where he was talking about that. And I was like, damn, season 11 did have a lot of drama. I'm planning to start streaming, but everyone fills certain times of the day, so I'm wondering if late night girly pop is needed for some people. I know Damsel's on pretty late at night sometimes, but like, I know Pero does a lot of mornings too. Morning's my time. I'm typically an afternoon girly, and then I have like my Monday nights and my Wednesday mornings. I don't know if anyone else is like super... I feel like there's not a ton of late night. Like there is, I'm sure, but like not a ton, you know what I mean? I can't think of anyone except for Damsel. Damsel usually streams later night because she works. But also, depends on what late night means for you. But I suggest it. Streaming's really fun. And it always helps if you're involved with communities in streaming, the people in those communities will back you as best as they can. That's how I started. That's how Opal started, because I had Opal on my stream for a while, and then Opal's like, I think I want to try streaming. I'm like, bet. We'll make it happen. We'll bring the people to you. We'll be there. So, okay, we need to go to Area Zero and go do some Dunsparce. I can't believe. Okay, I'm gonna change the title. What would you want to stream, Sublink? Shiny hunting 3 segment done. Dunsparce. Done. There we go. Can attest to that. I've only been in it for a month or so, but the girly pop community has made me feel so welcome. Exactly. Cassette Beast in Castlevania? Ooh. Do I know Cassette Beast? It sounds familiar. But yeah, like, the girly pop cinematic universe of people are all so kind and so eager to uplift each other. We need our voices to be louder. We need to overthrow the Charizard jocks. If you're a Charizard jock, I still love you. Don't worry. But you know, we're keen to build spaces for people like us and make people like us feel welcome. At least that's how I see it. Okay, we need to make a normal sandwich. Oh, that's the tofu sandwich. I know how to make a tofu sandwich. Unfortunately. 1, 2, 3. Yum. Let's do bitter and sweet. This is a bittersweet moment. Freya's doing the Esper now. She's doing the Esper stare. Wait. Oh my god. Y'all didn't tell me I went to light mode. That was so embarrassing for me. Oh my god. We were almost in the daytime for a second. I was thinking my camera looked like extra dark in comparison. Stop it. Stop it, Royal. We don't talk about mean 1 through 7. Why was there so many of them? Was it 6 or 7? I don't even remember at this point. But why? I cannot believe it gave us so many fossils. It was pretty funny though. I can't believe we have a Shedinja on our team. Not the mean girls. Wait! It was 7? Thank you for answering my question about the jump game. I didn't know you could change the avatars. You're Musharna now. Yay! Musharna's such a cutie. The 7 deadly mean foos. I was gonna do a special GPL type things, but the rules aren't finished. It was special. The GPLs are really fun. GPLs are really fun. The thing with GPLs is because there's audience participation, you like... I'd start with something else first and get your name in with the people first. Because that was like a big fear for me, was I was like, what if I do a GPL and like... My community has changed a lot over my time of streaming. I've been involved in different pockets of people. And so a lot of the people who I streamed to 4 years ago aren't, like, they don't use Twitch anymore. Or they're not on here, or they're not in the community. Even people like when I did Pokemon Drag Race on TikTok and we were streaming those, there's a lot of people from that time who are not with us on Twitch anymore. So, numbers are numbers. But with something that uses audience participation, it doesn't function as well if you don't have as many people. So starting with a GPL for me, I was really nervous about that. That's also why I was like stressing hella over the traders, because I was like, what if people aren't into it and I put in all this work to make this happen and people don't like it? But definitely like start with Castlevania, because you don't need like a large audience. In fact, streaming to a large audience I think would be incredibly more stressful. But get yourself affiliate, and then a girly pop block is a great way to keep your audience engaged, I'd say. I think. Not that I'm an expert on anything. I just, honestly, my big thing that I always tell people is like, don't stream something if you're not having fun with it. I've said that to Opal so many times. He's been like, I don't know if I'm feeling this game anymore. I'm like, okay, then stop playing it. And he's like, but, I'm like, no, stop. He's not like, but, I guess. He's like, yeah, you're right. When he first started streaming, he'd probably be more like, but, Opal, I'm sure you can still hear me subconsciously or not subconsciously to some degree. You know I love you. Opal's my example because Opal's basically my drag child, but my Twitch drag child, but not drag, but you know what I mean. So that is why he is my default example, because I indoctrinated him specifically. But, you know exactly what I'm talking about though. I know you do. Because there's a degree where you want to finish the games you're playing, but also, did we ever finish our run of Super Mario Wonder? No. Were we having a lot of fun with it? Yes. But like life happened and other things took priority. There are so many games I started on stream that I never finished. Because I was just like, meh. I was gonna be for Halloween, but maybe I still can, but I really want to play Castlevania, and I think cassette-based would be cool. Yeah, do that. And like, you can always, if it's like a spooky girly pop block, there are so many I'm gonna say bitches. There's so many spooky bitches who don't want only 1 month of spooky stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there are people who will be down boots for that whenever, wherever, like Shakira. I just got really passionate about that. I don't know why. I think I'm awake now. I do have a correct sandwich, right? Yes, okay, good. Right? I'm down boots for that. Exactly! I mean, like, obviously, I did my traders thing for October themed, because I was like, I need something for October, because I have stuff planned for November, and I needed something to fill in the time, and I was like, this works out, because it's thematic. But, if I had that idea in, like, March, I would do it still. There's only one type of Nuzlocke I ever wanted to try, and that's an all-blue Pokemon. Wait! No, that'd be cute for you, Bluey. Which game would you do it in? What game has the most blue? You can also shiny hunt Pokemon to get more blue Pokemon. That'd be kind of tea too. I've done monotype ones before. They're fun. I mean, it wasn't a Nuzlocke. It was a monotype challenge run. Oh, I don't think I'm where I want to be right now. I think I want to be lower down. I think I do. I once partially fell asleep during class. My teacher, we all hated her, was saying, see, now you don't know what we're doing, but through a mental fog of sleep, I repeated back everything to her verbatim. That's tea. But that's like a thing though. People say if you want to learn something, like listen to it while you're sleeping. Also, like put it on and listen to it while you fall asleep. And you're still processing information for a chunk of time while you're sleeping. The amount of times, okay, honestly, the amount of times my dreams have been heavily affected by what I'm listening to. I've had some weird dreams where I wake up and all the words I was hearing in my dreams were actually words from a YouTube video that I'd autoplayed. Like, I had a dream in high school where my photography teacher was like kidnapping people and putting them in lockers to maintain her youth. And I woke up and I had autoplayed to chapter 3 of Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door Shiny. This is 1,000-Year Door. Or is this youth? This might, no, maybe not youth, actually. This is the 1,000-year door. Because we're naming them after whatever we're talking about. But I woke up to someone playing chapter 3 of the 1,000-year door, which if you don't know, that is a theme in that chapter. I'm not gonna go into it for like a full spoiler thing, but it made sense. Sinnoh, because you could get Piplup and Shinx, that'd be cute. I also have absolutely woken up. This was an insane one. When I woke up, how do I explain this, actually? It's gonna be hard to start off at first, but I feel I have time to do it. Do it! I absolutely... Do y'all know that video that has Sans, Undertale, and Nagito Danganronpa dancing, and there's a song that plays about Kanye West and what Kanye West likes? I woke up to that song one time auto-playing from my computer. That was a treat. Yeah. I love that. It's so funny. I'm like, I could say what it is, but I also kind of psyched myself out of saying it. Why did you have to remind me of that? Because that was one of the things that my thing that autoplayed to back in like high school. Nagito X Sans is my favorite collection. They're so perfect for each other. Anyways. Oh. She was so hateful and boring. I feel bad for her family for what she was going through, but she used her cancer diagnosis as an excuse to literally bully the children, especially the kids that are people of color. Ew, no. I mean, like, sucks she's going through stuff, but that is never an excuse to bully anyone. And especially not be racist, you know? No. Mm-mm. That's unacceptable. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Whee! Hello, I want a shiny. How much shiny time do I have? 22 minutes, okay. Oh my god. What Pokemon should we shiny hunt for October? Pumpkaboo is obvious, but Pumpkaboo isn't in this game. But we could always do a Pumpkaboo shiny hunt in Legenza. That could be our first, like, Legenza hunt, depending on how that functions. But I'm, like, thinking, because I know I could shiny hunt in Sword and Shield, but I don't have the shiny charm in that game, I don't think. So I don't really want to, like, do that. What are some other spooky Pokemon? We should try to do Breaksin for Delphox, maybe. I wonder if that would be good in Legenza too, though. Miss Magius? We could do Miss Magius. Miss Drevis and Miss Magius. Are they in Scarlet? Or are they a Violet exclusive? Because sometimes they're an exclusive to one of the games. Miss Magius is a good idea, though. Hatchram? Spiritomb, Houndour. We could go back to Houndour. I did try Houndour a while ago. We never found it. Is Spiritomb shiny huntable in this game? Is Spiritomb in Scarlet and Violet? Spiritomb would be good too. She is? Ooh. I'd have to look into how to do that one. Like, I get it, she's going through a hard time, but if a kid wants to learn and asks questions, why are you yelling at him to stop? You're a teacher, you're meant to help kids flourish and learn. We were 8. Not the teacher being a teacher of 8-year-olds, huh? That makes it even worse. I was imagining, like, junior high school. Shiny Alpha Spiritomb and... Oh my god. I have some shiny Pokemon from Legends Arceus, but I don't have the shiny charm in it. And I haven't beaten the post-game. So I'm, like, not close to it. But there is a part of me that's like, I feel like shiny hunting in Legends Arceus would be kind of fun. Oopsies. But I want to see what shiny hunting in Legenza is first, because I think that's going to take priority. I'd rather prep to shiny hunt in that game instead of prepping to shiny hunt in a game that's, like, older now. Obviously, I'm, like, established for Scarlet and Violet. We've been shiny hunting since February. But... Wee wee. We could do Sinistea. We just need to get all the spookies. I just think it'd be fun to do like thematic shinies. Because typically when we do shiny hunting right now, we kind of just do like whatever the vibe is, whatever seems fun in the moment. The Floette one was a journey for a long time. I'm glad that's done. I cannot believe we found only one shiny Floette and it was a blue one. That was like big news. Whee! Ghosts all month. I love decking hordes of Pokemon in the back of the head. I'm also really bad at the controls of Legends Arceus, which is making me really nervous for Legenza that I'm gonna be worse about it. After some Google, Miss Megis is a Violet exclusive. Scarlet equivalent is Drifloon. Really? We've done Drifloon before. Drifloon and Miss Magius is the counterpart? That's so weird to me. Especially because Fluttermane is a Scarlet Pokemon. And typically it's Miss Magius and Honchkrow that are the counterparts. Okay, I guess I'm not going over this diva. I'm gonna go back down. Whee! Whee! Me and I, whee! Mega Drifblim? And it's a huge blimp. I know I literally said yesterday I would love a Mega Wailord that's a blimp, but like a blimp Drifblim, that would kind of eat. I saw someone do art for it was like Fakemon art, and it was for a fan-made evolution, split evolution of Drifloon and Tandemaus, or Mousehold, or whatever. That if you traded them, the Drifloon would steal one of the children and evolve into a form that was like ghost flying with the child, and then the parents would evolve into like an angry form that were like heartbroken and devastated. It was crazy. I was like, damn. I was like, very clever concept. Pokemon would never do this, but very funny. It's cool. It's a little heartbreaking, but also it's cool. You love making Fakemon? I wish my thing is like, I think I'd have fun doing it. I just like, I don't have time for another hobby. And I'd want to learn how to draw better. And that takes a lot of energy and time, which is doable. But I also feel like I should prioritize other things in my life right now. The stolen mouse would probably have more of an interesting life. Literally. Well, life. Because it's a ghost type then. But you know what I mean. And I know what you mean. Oopsies. Long Drifblim. Long Drifblim would eat. It'd be Drift... Honestly, they should just, do a regular evolution. Drifblimp. Just add a peon. Easy. Easy solution. On another note, a different teacher I had was one of the best, or had one of a different teacher that I had 1 year prior to the mean one was the best. She was obsessed with cows. There were cow plushies everywhere, and she allowed me to hide in a quiet, dark corner to focus on my work. She genuinely cared for the kids she was teaching. Aww. It makes a huge difference when the teachers want to be there, and when the teachers actually care, and when the teachers like the kids. Because I've been in classes where the teachers, like, my grade 8 class, the teachers were valid for not liking the students. They liked me, but they were valid. The students in my grade 8 class were horrors. They were awful. They were rowdy. I don't understand how that class got put together, because we didn't like sign up for classes. Oh, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. This one's called grade 8. I guess. Good night, Gar. Enjoy tacos and movie. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you. Yeah, there was like all the rowdy popular kids got put into the same class together, and then there was like 5 dweebs, and I was a dweeb. And I don't understand how that happened. It was crazy. Like, we all saw the class list and I was like, this is a recipe for disaster. And it was. And the teachers told us that they talked shit about us in the teachers lounge. But like, my grade 9 class was so good, and the teacher cared about us so much. Like, our math and science teacher cared about us so much, and it was so obvious. And she really, like, there were some rowdy kids in that class too, but she set it up so that the kids who were quiet and just wanted to do their work, she went out of her way to be like, hey, here's the curriculum for the class. You're good at what you're doing. You're teaching, like, you learn fast. So if you want to go ahead of the class, please feel free to, like, go ahead. And, like, if you have any questions, you can ask. And she was the greatest. I hope she's doing wonderful things with her life right now. I think she had a touch of the tism and understood that my thing was rocks, and she had her cows, so I got to collect lots of rocks and show them off to her. Oh, that's so cute. That's so fun. Oh, Tia's so cute and snoozy here. Isn't she so perfect? We found 2. We got, this is 1,000 Year Door. And this is grade 8. Thank you for the super shiny luck, Hex. I appreciate it. Wow. I hope you're doing so well. I'd come in from the playground with a huge smile every day, my pockets visibly bulging with rocks. Rocks are fun. Rocks are really fun. I think it's like twice a year here. There's like a crystal and rock show that I go to with my mom and my sister. And it's fun because we go look at rocks and then we go, we're too poor to buy any of this. And then we all buy like a little rock that's like cheaper. I wish Dunsparce was real. I want to keep it as a pet. Dunsparce would be a good pet, I feel like. Unless they like burrowed into things. That would make them less good as a pet, but I mean, my cats dig. They're fine. Oh, is there a shiny over here? I'm just so scared I'm gonna walk away from a shiny. I don't see one. I think we're fine. I'm gonna go back up. I think if I could have any Pokemon as a pet, Vulpix is an obvious choice because I love Vulpix. She's my favorite diva. I always say if my cat was any Pokemon, she'd be a Skitty. So Skitty would be like an obvious choice to my brain to be like, that'd be the Pokemon I'd want as a pet. And I've seen far too many cute animatics of Skitties. When Pokemon post those ones that are like Pokemon IRL with their trainers, how they would behave. Like I've seen one where they've done it, it's like the Pokemon waiting for their trainer at the door of the house when they come in from work. So cute. There was a whole town in the anime that was obsessed with it. Like everyone in the town had one and they were so real for that. Did the town look like this? Dunsparce, listen, everyone wanted a Dunsparce evolution for so long, and them just making Dunsparce and it's just longer Dunsparce is the funniest thing they ever could have done. Zigzagoon would be your other choice. Zigzagoon's cute too. I feel like Zigzagoon would be a cute pet to have and a good one. That town was Areola. Oh my god, not Areola. Oh, we need to get back to Emerald Rogue at some point. My mom asked me as a kid what I wanted to do as a job, and no hesitation, geologist. She just gave me a weird look since it wasn't a word she'd heard from a 3-year-old before. Just for me to excitedly tell her that it's rocks. Oh, think the mind of the kid was like, a knife! It's rocks! I just want my dogs, Arcanine and Manectric. Oh, that'd be so cute too. Opal would have an Arcanine. Opal would have a Rowlet, an Arcanine, and an Ampharos. I would have both Vulpix. Probably a Skitty, I guess.
You got a star.
Adri! Thank you for the sub with Prime. I really appreciate it. Wow! That's so kind of you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it nonetheless, though. Thank you. I know, a lot of my favorite Pokemon, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I love Solosis. Would Solosis and Reuniclus be a good pet? I don't know. Like, realistically, in the world we live in, probably not. In the Pokemon world, maybe. I'm like, Reuniclus, Glamora. Yes, give me toxic rocks. That if it gets bonked, it will knock out spikes everywhere. Yeah. Your cat IRL would be a Luxray. My sister says her cat would be a Mewtwo. She's definitely a Skitty, though. She acts like one. What'd you catch? Wobbuffet! Oh my goodness. Anytime you go blasting off again, that thing is gonna scream. It's gonna go, Wobbuffet! Oh, I miss Team Rocket. A couple years ago, I rewatched fully Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, not Brilliant, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, the anime. And because it had contests, it had Dawn, and it had Team Rocket. And I want to watch more Pokemon anime. Maybe I go do Ruby Sapphire. Of course, I'd have an Arcanine, but I feel like my dog would be Poochyena. You think? I don't know. Because Poochyena's a dark type. I mean, I guess she kind of looks like Poochyena. I don't know. I mean, I don't know her. You would know better than I would. I just feel like she's like too sweet baby girl to be a dark type. The episode's called The Dunsparce Deception. That's me looking for a shiny. All these ones are deceiving me. Is Sylveon a fox? Because if I were to have my favorite Pokemon as pets, it'd be Garbodor, literal trash, Dreadnought, normal turtle, and Sylveon. But Bunny would need to be with me, being a Meowscarada. Oh, that's cute. I feel like she acts like a Peach. You know what? That's fair. You said Poochyena, not Mightyena. That's fair. What would my dogs be? Oh my god, I'm at the top. Oopsies. I fear my other fave I would not have IRL. Glamora IRL from... Okay, so wait, what is my champion team? My champion team is Glamora, Ninetales Alolan Ninetales, Reuniclus. Who are my other two? I forget who they were at this moment. Which grass type would I pick? The grass type's the one that always gets me. I think right now I'd have to say Cradily. Love Cradily. Royal, you totally have a Smeargle. That's so you. Freya looks like a Poochyena. Pokemon Snap implies Sylveon's a cat. I think the evolutions are all like... Think of it like puppy cat. I guess. They're like cat, dog, foxes. Who would be my sixth? I forget who I picked normally. Sometimes I pick Cursula. Because I like Cursula. Sometimes I put Poltegeist. Sometimes I put Skitty. Lilligant. Jolteon is the only evolution that reads as dog-like to you. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking like Espeon's a cat. Umbreon is kind of cat foxy. Flareon, it would be the other one that'd be like, it's kind of dog, but it's really foxy, I'd say. Jolteon. Yeah. Sylveon gives fox kitty. My favorite is Necrozma. I fear she's out of my league. Yeah, I don't think Necrozma would want to be a pet. Eevee's kind of fox-like, which are species types as dogs, but with cat coating. So they're fusions. They're the Garnets. They're the Garnets of cats and dogs. What am I saying? Was that pink? No, it was just the light. I don't remember who else would be on my team. Oh, maybe Florges? Oh, Altaria. Mega Altaria, actually. Wait. Damn. Too many good Pokemon. They're lesbians? Well, yes. Foxes even have an entire language very similar to cats. It's so fascinating. Foxes are cuties. I love foxes. Wow. I need to pet my cat now. Hi. I just had to do this. For sensory purposes. Huh? I don't know. I'm like nervous. What if we don't find? Do I? Oh, I obviously still have a sandwich going. That's only done sparse spawning. I was like, what if I don't? What if my sandwich is done? I feel like I should be finding them faster than this. I used to think I'd be a water type trainer, but I have sensory issues with water. I think I'd be a normal type trainer, which is okay because I love so many of them. Okay, what? Okay, this is a good prompt. What if you were a monotype trainer? What would your monotype be? Follow-up question to that: if you were a Pokemon, what Pokemon type would you be? This is one of my favorite things to think about. If I was a monotype trainer, what would I be? I'd either be Psychic, Grass, or Fairy, because those are my 3 favorite types. I remember a lot of backlash for queer themes and characters being in Steven Universe, but I was thinking they're not even physically affecting people. Why so angry? This is the thing, though. So many things like that. It's like, who cares? It doesn't matter. People get so obsessive over things like that. Negatively. Like, let us live. I feel like I would either be a fairy or a grass monotype trainer. I feel like a year ago it would obviously be grass. I feel like fairy probably is more accurate now. And I had this conversation with Opal because I looked at Opal dead in the eye through DMs and I said, if you were a Pokemon, you'd be ice normal type. And he went, wow, so you're calling me boring? And I went, no. Oh. There's a shiny. This one's called boring. And he said I'd be a grass fairy. And I'm like, I think that checks, but I also think that checks to me, like, in the past more. And I feel like maybe now, I might be dark fairy or fairy dark, even though dark isn't even my top favorites. I would definitely be a fairy type, though. I just feel like, you know that house, that picture of the houses where there's like the pink and purple sparkly house and then there's the black house next to it? It's like Princess Bubblegum and Marceline as well. I feel like that's me as a person. Obviously based off of how I'm dressed right now versus how I am in drag. When I'm like bubbly magical girl. I mean, I still do gothic-y drag sometimes. Obviously you've seen that, but. Okay, boring. Imagine boring to the 3 segment. You'd be a Skitty or Zora. Oh, good choices. Good job. 2 rocks love each other. Crazy. That's all it takes to get someone angry. Literally. Monotype trainer, I'd be grass or maybe even normal. There's so many good normal types, right? Electric or psychic definitely have a Alolan Raichu / be a Alolan Raichu. So you like pancakes. I used to think I'd be a water type. I already read that one because that's the one that stemmed it. I used to think I'd be a psychic trainer, but lately I've really been feeling poison and ghost. Like toxic spikes, hex, and venoshock is a really fun strategy. Yeah, that is a good strategy. I definitely just wasted sandwich time, but we're here to yap. That's what we're doing. Mono trainer and my type would be dark grass. Mm-hmm. I see that. Then I did the thing with Opal where I said, I told him, I was like, if you had a Pokemon ability, it'd be Insomnia. Which is objectively rude of me. But also very funny. As proven by him talking in chat how long ago? When was that? Sorry, Opal. Sorry to put you on blast. And then I said, what ability would I have? And he came back at me with 3 really nice abilities. It was 4 actually. 4 really nice abilities. I'm like, damn, I'm a jackass. Oh, I felt so bad. But I was laughing real hard about it. What was it? You said dazzling? Queenly Majesty. But Dazzling and Queenly Majesty were the same thing. And you said that I'd be more likely Dazzling than Queenly Majesty. But they have the same effect. Cute Charm. What was the last one? I forget what the last one was. I'd have to go back and see. Anyways, I gave Opal Insomnia, Regenerator, And I said, Loki, I think your hidden ability is prankster. Because Opal's secretly mischievous, I would say. Sorry, Opal, I'm telling our secrets. I hope that's okay. Friend guard! This is the other thing that I don't want to give Opal ability that Opal gave me. This is the other thing. Friend guard was really cute. The way, like, I was sitting at my desk and I was like, oh. I think I was on call. I think I was climbing a mountain with Mary and I was like, sorry, Mary. This is really... Do y'all see that Dunsparce die? I was like, this is really important. Your mono trainer would be ground. Ground type's a good one. I feel like I'd be fairy if I chose, but maybe personality type wise, I'd be like ice. Seemingly innocent, but when flipped the wrong way, terrifying. Oh, our sandwich is up. Damn, wait. You ate with that. That's cool. Ice types are so underrated. Ice types are so cool. Now I'm stemming this into the other question. You don't have to answer if it's too much for your brain to think about, but if you had a Pokemon ability, what would your Pokemon ability be? Stench. This is true. You know what? Opal did come back at me and said, well, you have stench. And I said, you've never smelled me. No, it was just the first one on the list on Bulbapedia was stench, and Opal sent it to me, and I went, how rude. Tailwag. Tailwag's cute. Okay. Did I save first? Wait, let me make sure I save. Do we want to evolve those Dunsparce first, actually, or do we want to do a big evolution chain at the end? I kind of want to do a big evolution chain at the end. I know I just asked you for your opinion, and then just made my own choice, but... Raise your hand if your Pokemon ability would be Stench. Defeatist feels realistic, honestly. Same. I would have Defeatist. Opal, that was very kind of you to not say you'd have Defeatist. I'm very pessimistic. I'm gonna do a pink flower. My whole PNG Soma is electric and cosmic themed, very 80s. Ooh, that's gonna be so cool. That's a good vibe. Wow, this song's quiet. And maybe over? Oh, no. Oh. My nose is itchy. Defeatist is such a Garbo ability, though. I don't understand why they made that and we're like, that's a good idea. Because they didn't even put it on, like, a Pokemon that's, like... Slacking is crazy powerful. So Slacking having that Truant or whatever it is, sure. Archeops is not that good. Like, I like Archeops. It is not good enough to warrant it having an ability like Defeatist. It's not that strong. And it comes from the Plume Fossil, and I'll never forgive a Plume Fossil. In the TPI PowerPoint I made, I have a PNG. I have the PNG in the background in that. Imagine if my ability is Big Pecs. What is Smeargle's ability? Does Smeargle have an art-based ability, Royal? I know, I'm thinking about that because he said Smeargle earlier. Not that art is your only personality trait, by the way. But just like it's something I'm thinking about, like, Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Any blue noses up here? I think we're good. If there, don't touch me. If there is one, I didn't see it, so it's not real. We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Bam. Color change. Oh, that's good, Royal. That's a fun one. I feel like I should be more on it with cool abilities because of the random abilities we've been doing in our GPL, but if I were a Pokemon, I feel like I'd look like the Esper. The moveset would be Tailwag, Bite, Chilly Reception, and Geomancy. Geomancy's really good. Chilly Reception is really funny. If I had Chilly Reception on my moveset, I I'd cry, I think. I think that'd be the end for me. I spend too much time trying to entertain people. Good. The fetus is a little self-deprecating, so I'm also throwing out ice body because I run cold. I threw out, when I was looking at abilities for Opal, I said, do you run warm? And then he went, no, I'm actually like, I run really cold. And I went, oh, never mind. Because I was going to say flame body or one of the other ones that like, there's also ones that like reduce fire type damage, which I was like, that'd be really cool on an ice Pokemon, right? And I was like, oh, you run cold, never mind. Fuck my drag. Electric Surge. Ooh, Static would obviously have Static. Electric Surge is a good one. Chilly Reception was because I've iced a lot of people out of my home before. Because I absolutely love the cold. There you go. Wait, no, that's tea. Your ability could also be Snow Warning then. If you love the cold. Da 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 da. I need to stop singing along with the music because I know it desyncs slightly with stream. I know. And I'm like, ugh. And I know that to be true because I edit videos and I'm like, my singing's not on time, and I know I would sing on time. I was a GDR kid. And now I want to play DDR. Snow warning's perfect. If you see me outside, you know it's gonna be freezing and snowing. I don't need snow warning because it's snow warning half the year here, where I live. Wait for this.
We're breaking through, right to the core. No stopping us, not anymore.
Trent Carr, thank you for the raid. How are you? How is stream? What were you up to? Oh my goodness. Let me make sure. I can never trust if I know a 0 from an O. I'm copy pasting. Everyone, go drop a follow for Trent Carr. It's so easy. You click the heart, you go, mwah! Following. Do it right now. I dare you. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hi, Kira. Hi, Trent. Hi, Sugar Spice. Welcome in. If anyone doesn't know who I am, hi. I'm Aria Zero. I'm a Canadian magical girl drag artist. I am a Pauline Kinney. I love Pauline, so you'll see me dressed as Pauline here all the time because we do a lot of Pokemon and Mario here. And out of drag, I'm a demon creature, they, whatever gender fluid diva you want me to be. Thank you so much for trusting your community to me. I was playing Nier. Wait, what is that? I don't know that game. How am I? I'm doing all right. Right now, we're doing some shiny hunts. We're starting with our shiny Floette hunt, which has been a journey because we spent months doing white Floette in Area 0 on the Switch 1. Then we got to Switch 2 and we started doing our Floette hunt. And today, where is she? Where is she? We finally got our final Floette. This is Maud, the blue shiny Floette. We caught her. And now we've moved on to doing some Dunsparce hunting. We're gonna try to get 3 segmented Dunsparce. So we've gotten 3 of them so far. So it's kind of a slow shiny day for us over here. But like, just means our luck's not off the charts. But yeah, I hope you had a wonderful stream. If anyone coming in needs to raid and run, please, 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 please take care of yourself. If you gotta go piss, girl. If you gotta get a snack, make sure it's flying back. If you gotta hydrate, I need to hydrate. Let's do it together. Period. And if you just don't want to be here, I still love you. I still respect you. And I really actually, I want to acknowledge that it's important that you're taking care of yourself, and that's respectable. So thank you. And thank you again for the raid. Kira, congrats on your Skiddo. That's a good catch. I think I have a Skiddo outbreak on my game right now. I was looking at what they were earlier. We do also, if anyone doesn't know, we have a daily catch redemption with our channel points. It's 1 channel point. You can do 1 per stream. And it's basically a daily check-in redeem that people have where it's like, get your daily, whatever. But I decided to make it Pokemon themed, and there's a list of a ton of Pokemon that it will randomly spit out for you as options. Because it's fun that way. I will be hanging out. I love Pokemon. There's so many Dunsparce. I know. Shiny hunting Dunsparce is so fun. What is near though? I might have to Google it. What kind of game is it? Every time I hear the word hydrate, it reminds me of a Scottish guy yelling at a British guy, hydrate or dihydrate. Oh, wait, is that a clip? Is that a clip online that I could see? That's so fun. I want to get to the 3 segment to Dunsparce. Please. Snorlax, use ass attack. It's super effective. Hi, hope all is well. May the Snorlax ass increase your shiny luck and make all your attacks crit. Darth. I know we're gonna find a shiny Dunsparce right away now. And if this game doesn't let me nickname it ass attack, I'm deleting it. Okay, I know it's not gonna let me name it ass attack, but thank you so much. That is the best message. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're kind of listening to like sleepy time Pokemon music. So if you also need something to lull you to bed, for where I am, it is 9:14 p.m., but it's pitch black out. So we're kind of doing sleepy time yaps. It'd be so funny if we could name it that. I could probably do it with $signs. I wonder if it would let me. Because we've been naming the Dunsparce after whatever we're talking about in the moment. So today's we've got 1,000-Year Door, like Paper Mario. And then we got Grade 8, because I was talking about my Grade 8 class. And we got Boring, because I said the word boring and it popped up. I hope we get the 3 segment though. I don't think we will today, but it's fun. I'm like, we did 1 Dunsparce sandwich last stream for shiny hunting. I guess 2 streams ago for shiny hunting because it was last Monday. And we got 4 Dunsparce on 1 sandwich. We're on sandwich 2 and we've only caught 3 so far. I don't remember. It is, but I don't remember where I found it. Okay, that's T. That's me with most things. The power of Snorlax ass compels 3 segment to appear. Imagine I got one. I named it ass attack and that was the 3 segment. That emote is so funny. Remember when Twitch tried to get rid of all the dumpy emotes? That was crazy to me. I was like, why? That was a long time ago, though. Please, burrow away. We're making it to the E4 with ass attack. Oh, period. I'm fighting an E4 on Saturday. We're gonna be doing the Pokemon Black Elite Four. But they're also randomized, so who knows what's gonna be on their team. Hopefully not Arceus. That would be unfortunate. Last time I did like an actual challenge run on stream, we did a Soul Link last year and start of this year with Dawnstone. And Claire had an Arceus and it killed the run and I went, I don't want to try to build another team. I'm done. I love Gen 5 Elite Four. The music and set designs are peak. The set designs are so good, right? The atmosphere, the rooms, Chantel's room. The Elite Four in this game was kind of like, I like the characters, but it was so sterile. I miss the whimsy of the gyms of olden days. The gyms are not as whimsical anymore. Wait. Well, that's okay. Things change and we play back the old games to get that. I mean, Legenza looks pretty freaking good. I'm pretty excited for Legenza. I'm so excited about character customization. Chantel's a mood, yeah, and getting spooky theme and getting carried by the Will-O-Wisps was so good. I know. And both of her rooms, in Black and White and in Black and White too. They were both so good. Oops. Oopsies. Do, 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 do. Show me the Dunsparce. Maybe I go to a different section. Not that that really matters, because you just have to alert them and they will despawn. The Sword and Shield gyms being full stadiums. That was fun. I do like how involved the gyms felt in Sword and Shield. Because it was the first time where the gym challenge actually felt like it was, like, part of the story. Like, an important part of the story, rather than just, like, indications of progress in a game. To me. So I appreciated that. But I do wish that they had a little bit more... I mean, the gym challenges are fine in that game too, actually. I don't know. I just miss, like, how detailed old school gyms... Not old school even, because, like, not... Like, the old school ones are pretty flat. But, like, peak era Pokemon. And y'all know I'm not, like, a Gen 1er or anything. My drag name comes from Scarlet and Violet. I ain't no Gen 1er. But just, yeah. Playing black and white. The gym challenges in black and white kind of suck. Because they're pretty linear. I like that the ones in newer games feel more like games. Gym challenges in black and white 2 are better. I did enjoy Sword and Shield gym concepts, especially knowing how many soccer clubs and organizations are in the UK. Yeah, like, it was thematic. And I loved how it, like, I loved how the gym challenge was a thing. It wasn't just like, oh, you're a trainer, you're on an adventure, you should challenge the gyms. And, like, it was more organically built into this game as well, I'd say, with Nimona being like, you should become a champion with me. Like, there was a social and emotional dynamic to it this time, I guess. Emotional feels like a big word for what I'm trying to say there. But, like, there was stakes in it, rather than just like, hey, you caught a Pokemon. You know what Pokemon trainers do? They go do gyms. You need to go do them. Oh my god, Miss Natalie's back. This straight guy gets so upset he's spaghetti when I start sending reels of Scottish guys to him. Why? Oh, I want spaghetti now. Yum. I wish I could remember the fairy type gym leader whose challenge was to basically lie to her and tell her what she wants to hear. Opal! She was that diva. She said, how old am I? And if you said anything except for young, she was like... But you say she's young and she's like, oh, how nice! Oh, she was funny. Yeah. I like her. Opal, the way I knew you were gonna wake up in a cold sweat if you were sleeping. I knew that was gonna be like me summoning you. But I was like, well, that's on you for sharing a name with her. With that diva. Wee. Oh! That's Opal. Sorry, we've moved on from Ass Attack. That one's Opal. Sorry, Opal. I shot right up. I do want to name one Ass Attack at some point, though. But sometimes you see one, and it just, like, you know in your heart of hearts what they're named. She's a very unique design for Pokemon. She is. I feel like the fairy gym leaders have been very unique. Like, Valerie's also very unique for Pokemon, I feel like. Are there any other fairy? I guess Lacey. Lacey's not that unique. Opal. We have to remember that this is named after the old lady, though. Come on, representation. Wait, she's pink too? Exactly! That's the thing. I saw her, like, that's it. That's the one. Is the music loud enough for y'all, or do y'all want me to turn it up? Because I can turn it up for y'all if you want to, because this is a bit more vibey. Can we talk about Leon being the only champion that actually does something? Like, at least he tried to save the world before letting the little child save the day, like every other champion. Yeah. Yeah, that's tea. I mean, Cynthia's going around doing research. I don't know what Diantha does. Alder does something, actually. I can say that because I'm playing black and white. Alder actually tries to fight Ed and is like, don't worry, you're not going to fight Ed, I'm going to win. Because we just got to that part of that game. Does Steven Stone do anything? I don't know what Steven and Wallace do. Lance? I don't know what Lance does. I think Lance helps out in gold and silver more than in red. Who's the Gen 7? I never played Gen 7. And Geeta is kind of just a businesswoman. It kind of sucks. I really wish Geeta got more. And my dog agrees. She's barking about it. She said, bark, bark. Valerie. I like Valerie. Her design's cute. Technically, he only fights N because it was a champion battle. That's true. You know what? N went through the entire Elite Four, so he was just doing his job. He was just doing his job. But he was on leave because of a death in his Pokemon team. And he does, like, try to help us get the Light Stone. He's like, come to Relic Castle. And he makes Charon a better person. Cynthia, Alder, Leon are all active members of society. Everyone else, pfft. And Cynthia has a beach house, so. I love that she has a beach, like a villa, and that's her beach episode. Oh my god. I'm sorry about my dog, y'all. It's the way there are multiple things blocking the sound from reaching us too. And yet, we can still hear her. Diantha's a movie star. We know that. She's busy. She's also working. She's a working woman. Steven Stone is around, isn't he? He gives you stuff. Oops. And Wallace, like, was a gym leader. Is Wallace more present in auras, though? Because of the whole Pokemon contest, like, and Lycia? Walking to that villa and fighting Cynthia scared the hell out of me. I love... It is so funny that they did that. It is so funny. Like, I love the fear that she is able to put into people's hearts. I think that's just... It's just so powerful. Like, why is she not on my gender mood board? Wait a second. She should be on my gender mood board. Oh my god. The gender mood board is getting awfully large. The amount of people I've said they're on my gender mood board and I don't put them on. I'm not editing it anymore, but I have to acknowledge it in my heart. Jessie Team Rocket's on the gender mood board, by the way. But I think that would be expected. Ooh, my god. This is what I get for drinking carbonated drink. The only carbonated drink I really drink, well, either, like, I have ginger beer, or, like, if I mix it into something. But typically it's like, I will have a ginger beer here and there. I know there was a while on stream where basically every stream I'd have one. But then they went off sale. They were expensive again. And I went, never mind. But I have some now. Cynthia's a scary queen. She's the queen of hearts from Alice in Wonderland. She commands her Garchomp off with her heads. No, she kind of does, doesn't she? The fact that she is a Spiritomb, which lore-wise is crazy. Lore-wise, the implications of that lore-wise is insane to me. Spiritomb as a Pokemon, though, also kind of just like an incredibly bold choice on Pokemon's part. Mind you, they did in the same region do Driftloon that stands outside and tries to steal children, so that's kind of crazy. Maybe Gen 4 was just on it. I feel like they would never make a Pokédex entry like that in the modern day, but they haven't modified it, and they do change Pokédex entries from game to game sometimes. Unless they have modified it. Have they? Let me check. What? What? Do I know how to check? I do. I figured it out. Whee! Am I going to school and getting dragged to hell by a balloon, right? Like, hello? Like, I was trying to learn math. Here. It is whispered that any child who mistakes this Drifloon for a balloon and holds onto it could wind up missing. Yeah! No, they still have that lore. They didn't change it. And I mean, also, they doubled down on it in Legends Arceus, right? There was a whole freaking side quest about it. So maybe they would make Pokemon like that still, and I'm being naive. Loki thinks Steven is a Neo baby because his dad is the CEO of Devon Corp in-game, and he's just a champion, like he doesn't work there. That's true. Steven might be a Nepo baby, but he's a Nepo baby that likes rocks. So, like, that's cool. He could have been, like, a Nepo baby that, like... Is that pink? Yep, that's pink. Shiny! This one's Nepo baby. I will say a lot of Pokédex entries sound like Nintendo and Game Freak were high as shit. They might have been. They might have been. Ooh. There we go. Hi, cutie. Nepo baby. If I can spell. What if I made it cute like Neko? Nah, but it's cute like Nepo BB. Nepo BB. Just to make it a little cuter. Gorbis's Pokédex entry is also crazy. It's the one that's like, it sucks the life out of people. And all of its prey, it inserts its nose into them and then they die because they suck its insides out. It's so gross. Ugh. Who else had a crazy one? Doesn't Frillish have a really creepy one too? Doesn't Frillish like to drown people for fun? Or drown things? I look away from Freya for a whole 2 seconds. She's eating my apples. You know what? You know what this one likes? This one likes ranch dressing. Which is very weird. And like, not that I use ranch dressing a lot. The only thing I use ranch dressing with is pizza. Because when I used to work shoe retail, I did an overnight with my manager. Because we had to do a whole store flip. And we ordered pizza. And she got ranch to dip hers in. And she's like, have you ever tried this? And I went, no, why would I do that? And she's like, just try it. It will be life-changing. And it was. And that was the only way I eat ranch dressing. Kava Grigas straight up eats people. Well. Freya fought with me for my ranch earlier. See? Okay, maybe you're not that weird, girly. Maybe you're fine. Beware. Why does Kava Grigas eat people? For fun? I mean, I guess the Mon in Pokemon stands for monster. And they are a ghost type. Who am I to judge? You know what? Kava Grigas is a girl with a hobby. We're about to be in October. She can live her life. I mean, you have Necrozma, who steals light from how much pain it feels losing its light and parasitically bonds with Solgaleo and Lunala. Yeah. Maybe Pokemon are messed up. Why are we catching them? Why do we want them? It's a trap for grave robbers? Oh, wait, no, that's kind of tea, actually. Wait a second. That's kind of like... That's really funny. Ooh, I dare you to rob my grave. Oh, just kidding. Now you're a snack. Bet you'll never do that again. Oh, wait, you can't. That's really funny. Kava Grigas. It has been said that they swallow those who get too close and turn them into mummies. They like to eat gold nuggets. Do I have any on my body? Oh, am I in danger? Team Plasma's right. Pokemon are monsters and should be separated from people. Yeah, they might be right. Bunny also fights for Ranch, but she doesn't fist fight me like Freya. Bun will just sneeze in it, and I know that means it's hers now. Tia's pretty chill. Like, she will be like, and I'm like, no, not yet. And once I'm done with it, I would like let her have it. And she doesn't like go crazy. Like, if there's like a decent amount of ranch left over, she'll like lick at it for like a minute maybe, and then she's like, okay, I'm good. Or like 30 seconds. Like, she gets her fill, and she's like, okay, I'm satisfied, thank you. And leaves. Its white entry is they pretend to be elaborate coffins to teach lessons to grave robbers. Their bodies are covered in pure gold. That's so tea. They're kind of divas for that. Let's not forget that almost every Mega Evolution physically tortures the Pokemon, like Tyranitar's back splits open and is always in constant pain. Yeah! Wait, what about Mega Altaria? Does it have a bad entry? And Audino. And Ampharos, because those ones are all just cuties. Are they cursed? Like, they all just kind of get fluffy. Tyranitar looks like it'd be in pain, if I'm honest. Oh, ads are starting in 30 seconds, y'all. I apologize in advance about that. I should make a stream bot thing. I need to make a stream bot alert when the ads are about to run. I need to make a stream bot alert to remind me to drink water. Oh. I need to start exercising again. I used to drink so much water when I would like do stuff. And my body not only was happy for me like exercising, but was also happy with me for like, you know, hydrating. I can't remember. I know Glalie jaw dislocates. I'm like, ooh, that's awful. Wow. I mean, I'm being so honest. I mean, Victory Bell has a bad one too. Because it's like, it has to like wrap its throat in its vine to prevent its corrosive poison from spilling out or something like that. Malamar, I think, is just living her best life, if I'm so honest. Altaria dances and wheels through the sky among billowing cotton-like clouds. By singing melodies in its crystal clear voice, this Pokemon makes its listeners experience dreamy wonderment. Aww. That's cute. Runerigus is an underrated regional form. I think it would be less underrated if it was easier to evolve. Actually, can I use that as an argument? Because people love Annihilate, but Annihilate's a pain in the ass to evolve. No, your point stands. I agree. Malamar Mega looks like Slenderman. I've seen a lot of people say Megamind. She looks really smug, which I think is really funny. Like, she's like, I'm gonna play a prank on you. And she's like waiting for it to like land. Like, she does look like a supervillain. Okay. What is this mix? Oh, this is called Sad Theme from Masters EX. Isn't that good? Whee! I'm gonna need to rewatch that clip that Static sent about, what's the diva? Peppermint Bob in like full, where I can like not feel like I'm staring at a screen and y'all are watching me stare at a screen. I'm gonna rewatch that after stream is done, so I can enjoy it in its full glory, at full volume. Oh my god, we're almost done our second sandwich. What time are we on stream? 2:38? Maybe we do one more sandwich for the night? Yeah. We could do one more. Oh. Okay, back to the top we go. One more. Gorgeist wraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. Ghost types are messed up, y'all. Don't trust them. To me, she's classic 80s sci-fi alien. Yeah, I see that too. It's the big brain, right? Picnic. Do I have enough tofu? Wait a second. How's my tofu stock? Oh, 19. Oh, we're fine. I was thinking about the tomatoes, I think. I'll have to get more herbas soon. Let me do... You know what? Let's do, a heart. Thank you so much for the follow, Darth. Good night. Get good rest. Thank you for the shiny vibes. I hope your workday tomorrow is so smooth and so excellent, okay? I'm manifesting it for you. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, and thank you for the follow. What is happening? Someone else was scratching at my door, it sounded like, but my cat is with me. And I made a really janky tofu sandwich. I still cannot fathom biting into any of these sandwiches. You know, I'm like, how? Why? Who would do this? Who would slam it? Okay. This looks so good. Yum. She's like, ew. No. Get good rest, I dare you. That's the deal. That's the deal, okay? I'm gonna get good rest tonight. I'm gonna try my best at least. I'm gonna try to get a full 8 hours of sleep. That's the goal. We'll see though. And I have tomorrow off, so I can do some editing tomorrow. That'll be fun. I can start working on that super hell edit of Girly Pop Lock episode freaking 8. I don't know how I'm gonna put that into one video, but it will be. Lots of montaging. Lots and lots and lots of montaging. Why is it giving this styrofoam? Stop! Have y'all ever bitten into styrofoam? Don't do it if you haven't. But I know that's an experience that some people have partaken in. I don't like the squeaky sound of styrofoam, it freaks me out. I had to carve foam for a props course, and that was a sensory nightmare. Hello, I'm looking for a shiny. Oop. Please don't fall off the edge, Miss Thing. Thank you. That was kind of you. Oh, am I hungry? It's not a good time of day to eat, though. But is that gonna stop me? Probably not. On the topic of weird dex entries, it's mentioned in 3 different ones that LGM specifically fights by squeezing its opponent's brains. What? I'm sorry, what? How is it gonna touch my brain? With its psychic powers, I guess. It psychically squeezes their brain? That just sounds like a headache. Literally. LGM said, I'm gonna give you a migraine. Whee! Hello. I'm looking for a shiny. I'm looking for a shiny Pokemon. One that preferably will evolve into 3 segments. Wee! Wee! Wee is such like an easy vocal stem word to fill up space. Is that shiny? That looks shiny. I'm saving. Yep. Shiny! What is this one? Wee? Is this one just gonna be called Wee? This is Wee! Wee! God. Their names have been something else today. Whee! It's a black entry. It uses its strong psychic powers to squeeze its opponent's brain, causing unendurable headaches. That sounds horrific. Whee! Wait. Do I need to swap? We can change it. Here we go. I'll do this for y'all. There. Spelled Gwee! There we go. Oh, I should save. That was a fast shiny too. That one was fast and furious. We're only 4 minutes in, and we spent a chunk of time yapping over that one. Oh. Me and I watch him fall off the cliff. Whee! Okay. My hands are tired. This is the one thing I've like on my desk I have a little riser for my computer because it keeps it off the desk and it's just like it frees up some extra space. It gives me a little extra storage, which is nice. But it means my keyboard is elevated, which means if I want to use my keyboard a lot, I have to like have my arm elevated. And for long chunks of time editing, that is not very comfortable, I've learned. Who are these rotund fans out there? I turned everyone into a Techna yesterday. Because someone told me to. Could I tell you who told me to? No, I don't remember. But it was a good idea. And they ate me up with that one, so I did it. Why do I feel like it was royal? It might have been royal. That feels like a royal suggestion. Yeah, okay, I was right. Me. I was like, I think it was royal. I was like, yeah. Y'all, I just love her too much. I got attached to her like she was our starter, honestly. The way I said me in that same time, me. Me. It was like, quizzy questions or whatever, quirky questions in Tomodachi, and you went, me. They better have stupid shit like that in Living the Dream. But you know they're gonna censor you from saying rude words. You're not gonna be able to say shit or ass. We're gonna have to work around it. Work around it? We're gonna have to work around it. Pronounce your R's. It's not that hard, Aria. You're not Aria. Aria Zero. Baby girl. Me. Or even butt. If they censor butt, I'm gonna sue them. I don't know why sue them has become one of my go-to threats recently. I need to come up with a better one that's more creative and a little bit more worrying, but so absurd that it's obviously not legitimate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna, like, I don't know. I can't say my coochie itches. Like, what? I'm gonna egg their house. That still seems a little too serious. Plus, eggs are expensive in the States, so, like, and that's, like, wasted food. I'm gonna... I used to say I'm gonna write them an email, or I'm gonna send them a letter. They better let us say rude words, or I'm gonna make all of them and put them on my Tomodachi Life Island and make them say silly words by phonetically spelling them out. That's my threat. Rotten eggs are cheap. I'm gonna rotten egg their house. I don't know if I could deal with that smell myself. I have to be like a hazmat suit. Okay. I will say, the shift from the GPL stream to the Mario Party Marathon stream to how chill this stream has been able to be. Like, it's divine. That I just get to sit here and be like, let's look for different colors and my kitty's with us. Not that those streams weren't fun, but weekend streams are always like way... There's a reason why we have the light mode and the dark mode and the hype playlist and the chill playlist. And the chill playlist plays during the week. And the hype stuff plays during the weekend. There's a reason for that. I mean, if you can't get your eggs from a local, organically animal farm, then a store-bought is fine. Scrambled is that. Eggs, the interesting thing is when everyone's like, eggs are expensive. I had people here, like friends here in Canada saying, yeah, eggs are so expensive. I'm like, they didn't change price. Like, they didn't change price for us. At least not that I noticed. Maybe at their stores, I don't know. But at my store, I'm like, they are the same price. So I don't know what eggs they were buying. Or if they just heard a bunch of people online be like, eggs are expensive, and they just like went off and were going on that reference, which I guess I did too. Like literally like 5 minutes ago. Eggs are good though. A fried egg on a spicy noodle. I really said. It's so good. Although I always get sad when I overdo the yolk a little bit. But sometimes it's just a matter of like how fast the rest of my food cooks. Cause like, if I do the egg too soon, like obviously you can take it off the heat, but it will still slowly cook because it's still hot, you know? And if you have to time things perfectly. Someone nearby put their house on Google Maps to sell a dozen eggs for $3 when all the stores nearby were like 15. Damn! That's tea! Wait! They started a business. That's a small local business. Wee! Sometimes you just have to say wee. It makes the jumping in this game easier. I meant to find my glasses before the stream. I really need to get them. I really need to figure out where I put them. And start wearing them for shiny hunting streams, cause... yeah. Da da. Meow, meow, meow. Turkey sandwich. Hi! Hi, B. How are ya? Turkey sandwich. Turkey sandwich. Why is that what's in my brain now? Obviously, you said it. But I don't know though, that's the way my brain decided I had to say it and why I had to say it like 6 times. Oh. It's because it's 9:51 p.m. I made a peanut butter Nutella sandwich and I'm spreading the good word of the Sony PlayStation Portable. That's a great use of your time. Peanut butter Nutella sandwich. That would take me out right now. Why have I never made that before? Oh. But I'm not allowed to buy Nutella. Oh, this one's called Nutella. This is a shiny called Nutella. No, no, no. Oh my god, that scared me. I love the PSP. I've never touched a PSP in my life. It was so interesting to be strolling my city in Google Street View to see someone put their house up to sell eggs and caught my dad sitting in my driveway when he's not supposed to be. Nutella! Wait, this one got a good name. It doesn't actually make sense for a shiny Dunsparce, but it makes sense for us. Oops. Wow, we're gonna have 7 to evolve so far. I haven't had one since I was like 12, and I traded for a PSP, and I'm downloading everything to get ready for modding. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Do you have like an automatic? What is like the first game you're gonna play? Do you have a plan for that? Is there like one you've been waiting for? I had a modded PSP when I lived in Puerto Rico, so I'm gonna feel nostalgic as yes! Oh, that's so fun. I was feeling nostalgic as hell when I was trying to transfer my shiny Tangela over, because I had to use a second DS, and I have a 3DS because my other DS is like died. But I asked my sister if I could borrow hers and if it still worked, and I found a charger for it, and hers was like original Nintendo DS, like not a DS Lite, not a DSi, not a 3DS, original Nintendo DS with the little foam stickers that she stuck to the top of it still there. And I was holding it, like, wow. I remember playing with my DS all the time and it feeling like so like cool and modern, and looking at it now I'm like, this is so chunky and old tech, but it was like, it was magical. There's some Japanese Digimon games I wanted to play but couldn't because I can't read Japanese, but I found how to make a fan translation of them, and I was so oh, you're gonna be eating them up then. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you to play those. I mean, there was a fan translation of the second Ace Attorney Investigations for a long time. It was a huge deal when those games got ported to the Switch and got an official translation, but I actually like the original 2DS more than 3DS variations. I don't even remember. I forgot the 2DS was a thing. I had an original 3DS. Like, I had an original DS, and then I had a DS Lite. Because tech hates me. I have bad luck with tech. And then later I got myself the 3DS. And the 3DS is still perfect. I never used the 3D feature anyways though, so like honestly, the novelty was really cool, but like it hurt my eyes. So why would I use it? I had a Zelda 3DS XL and my mom dropped it overboard when we were in a ferry, and I haven't had one since. That would devastate me. She was recording a video and her hand slipped. Does that mean that somewhere underwater in this world there's a Zelda 3DS XL with a video of it falling into the water? I mean, it's definitely dead, but modding my Vita had me crashing out for hours just to realize I was the issue. Oh. I mean, the closest I've gotten is I had the action replay. I can't believe the action replay was just something you could buy. That's so iconic. She bought me a PS4 on my birthday to say sorry. Oh, okay. That's nice of her. Not dropping it overboard. That's so sad. It's like, oh. Eventually it got done. It made me so angry I didn't touch it for months. You're like, I can never forgive you for this. Honestly, I get that though. I get that. I've had things where it's just a pain in the ass to do, and you get to the point where you're like, you need to get it done, but as soon as you're done, you're like, I don't want to look at this anymore because I've just like brain blasted myself negatively for however the hell long because it's trying to make it work. Yeah. I remember where I lived, they offered modding services for PSPs because there weren't game stores that were affordable and available. Damn! That's cool, though. That's cool that that was a, that there were resources for that there. Wah. I'm surprised that was like, I mean, I'm not surprised because like, it's a good business thing to do. But I just like, it's just interesting. Worst part is that it was the second one I had to do because the first one had faulty buttons, so I couldn't use it even after cleaning and replacing the first. No! No, something was out against you that night, Eros. That night. That journey. Something was in the air sabotaging you. Miss Fierce Delicious level sabotage. There should have been a montage with big neon lights saying sabotage behind you. That's brutal. I feel like if I modded a whole one and it's a pain in the ass and then like it didn't even work after because of button issues. Wow, big truck. I commend you for doing a second one. I cannot say I would have done the same. I think I would have been like, you know, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I don't think I could have looked at a second one. Most of my tech I got used and refurbished, but that's a good way. That's a good way to what's the word? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Getting things used and refurbished is sickening because it's good for the it's good to give things a second life. That's what I'm trying to say. Second life was the word I was looking for. My Switch 1 was one that was returned to the store, and I was like, yeah. I think it was just open box, but they're like, do you want an open box one for $10 less or $20 less or something? I was like, yeah. They're like, it works fine. We'd test it. I'm like, yeah? Why would I not? I could buy coffee with that money. Like, duh. I was like, thank you for giving me that opportunity. I had to replace my Switch battery 2 days ago. I'm worried about my laptop. My laptop battery does not last very long right now, and I do not want to have to replace its battery. So right now it basically lives on charge. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that. Actually, I'm trying to figure out what the move is gonna be going forward. I've just had such bad, and it's not like I leave my thing, like it stays on charge now because it needs to, but like I was very conscious of not like overcharging it and stuff all the time, because I know if you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery wears. But I tried really hard to not do that with this one. And I've just had bad battery luck. I've had bad luck. I have bad tech luck with computers specifically. It sucks. I used to do tech repairs here where I live, but some Karen reported me for it, and I need a business license to be able to say I do tech repair for money. Well, that person has no fun and no joy in their life. How dare they? Why would they do that? What benefit does that do for them? Were they like trying to compete with you? I feel like if this straight guy and I were alone in a rage room, I'd go from violently destroying things to kissing him, and it'd be the craziest experience for him. Probably. I couldn't do a rage room. I'm too baby girl. I'd hear one loud crash and I'd be like, and I'd have to leave. I'm too sensitive. Whee! But I'm not very, I don't know. I'm not very destructive outwardly. And I know like you don't have to be destructive to enjoy a rage room. But I feel like it would stress me out more than it would be cathartic for me. But I understand why it would be cathartic for people. Like, I get the vision. He likes his partners a little crazy, so he'd be into it. That's tea. Na 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 na. I want one more. One more shiny. One more shiny, please. One shiny's all it takes. Fall in love with me. I sang that song yesterday, and Opal was like, "You really love to sing that song, don't you?" Okay, that was a little excessive of me to pull it out that way. That was a little bit a lot for me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was uncalled for. And this is the way I was like, you don't know me. Are you British? Oh, God. God. So, yeah. Anyways. He's right. I do sing that song a lot. I don't know why. That song I feel like played a lot when I worked retail, though. If I get a Switch 2, I'm definitely not going to be fiddling with my original Switch. I have basically given my original Switch to my mom. Because she was like, now that you have your Switch 2, would you mind like setting it up for me, like so I could try playing a couple games? And I was like, yeah, of course. And she plays it every day now. And it's really cute. She just got the end. Shiny! That one's my mom. This one's my mom. You gave yours to your cousin slash godbrother? Yeah. Like, she plays it every day. She just got to the credits of, the Happy Home Paradise. So she's done her 30 houses or whatever it is. She told me today that she was trying to pick her oranges, and while she shaked her oranges off the tree, her villager Leopold sat on one of them and refused to get up. Mom. There. Which is also very funny. And she has Shari on her island. And I immediately called her Pea Hands, and she's been there since like day one for my mom. And today my mom was like, you ruined this villager for me. And I went, who? Leopold? And she went, no. I'm like, oh, Pea Hands. And she went, yeah. She said, I have to return her book to her. I'm like, well, you're going to want to wash your hands after that. More things that get this straight guy jealous. 1, Jared Padalecki, actor in Supernatural for Sam. Yeah. 2 is drummers. He's a guitarist. Wait, what? Why did they get him jealous? Not the Badussi orange. I know, right? I was like, damn. I was like, was it still there when he stood up? And she's like, yeah, you could see it like clipping. She didn't say clipping. She said it was like glitching. You could kind of see it. And I was like, damn. I've over 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've never seen a villager sit on an item like that. But it's pretty funny. Whee! Whee! I feel like I have to like actually strategically scare them away, because I feel like but I don't want to do that. I'm scared of getting too close. Are you leaving me? No, she said turn around. I feel like I've been like just walking back and forth and not actually despawning them properly. So I'm gonna try to do better about getting close enough to them for them to despawn. Because I need to get that little alert box, right? That little bing! That little like, don't. That wasn't the right button. Whatever, it's fine. The Metal Gear Solid, like, what? He gets jealous over the funniest things. Like, one is an actor, a singular person, and others are whole communities of people, like bikers and drummers. The bikers is because he wants a bigger bike but can't. Oh! He says, bleak. What would y'all do if I rode a motorcycle? Like, what would you do if? I've thought about it before, but I'm also like, motorcycle accidents are so bad. Then I'm like, spooky. But there is the part of me that I'm like, I feel like I would be more comfortable controlling a smaller vehicle like a motorcycle. Cause like I took driver's ed when I was 16, y'all, and I have driven a car 1 time since driver's ed. I'm 25, I'm almost 26. It's almost been 10 years since I've driven a car. And I wasn't bad, it was just like, I didn't want to do it. It was too stressful for me, but I was good at driving. My driver's ed teacher was like, after I finished the last lesson with her, she's like, you're gonna be a really good driver, I'm proud of you. And she was like the scary teacher, and she was like, she gave me a really good compliment how good of a driver I was gonna be. I was like, aw, and I never touched a car again. Well, that's not true, I touched a car, but then I never drove ever again. Cause I was like, I don't know, it's just scary for me. But I was like, I wonder if a motorcycle would feel more comfortable because it's a smaller vehicle. And my spatial awareness is not great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how people are spatially aware of their surroundings when they're in a freaking car. And I look at bus drivers, I'm like, how the hell do you understand where you are? Because I don't. So I've thought about motorcycling, but I have to take the bus. It's fine. Bus, and I'll use Lyft and Uber if I need to, you know. I had to Lyft home from my drag gig on Friday. And it was actually a lot less scary than I thought it was going to be, because I'd never lifted home in drag or been in a Lyft in drag by myself before. But there I was. It was fine. But my audio processing is really bad, so the Lyft driver was actually, like, definitely said something to me. And I kind of looked at them and then tried to pretend that I didn't hear them because I didn't know what they said and I didn't want to ask them to repeat themselves. But I'd just been in a loud club and I was tired and I was wearing a wig and I don't know. My audio processing is bad. People have to repeat things so many times to me, or I have to have, like, friends there with me to be like, hey, can you, like there are times where I will ask people to repeat things so many times, and one of my friends will just tell me what they said, because they know, but I always feel bad, because I don't like making people repeat themselves, But my audio processing is bad. This is why there are so many words that I learned as sound that I learned like 10, 15 years later in life that I'd been saying them based off of how I sounded them out and had never spelt them, and then I'd see them spelt and I'd be like, oh. Because it's like I'd learn the meaning of the sound, but not the meaning of the words, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess it's still the meaning of the word. I don't know. I learned the meaning of the sound, but I wouldn't learn the word, is really what it is. Going through text with a straight guy, and he sent 75, a video of a 72 Cheval, asking if I liked it. I didn't respond for a whole minute, and he immediately starts getting angry, cussing at me. Then, happy I called him a baby? Wait, what? Why would he get mad at you? Why is he cussing at you for not responding? I'm just saying, that's a little alarm belly. Oh, we're out of things. We're out of things. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, we can go evolve them. Man should not be cussing at you for not responding fast enough. That's also, I've had people in my life who did not like it when I did not respond fast enough. Save, you're right, I should save. I'll save right on that crystal platform, and then we will evolve. We will evolve our Dunsparces, and then we'll be done for the night. But this is a big moment. Get on the stage. And then our next shiny hunting stream is Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. I looked at his text and didn't immediately respond, but I usually always respond immediately unless I'm sleeping, but he knew I was awake and got grumpy. Wow. Wow. Okay. We've got, what is this? 8 Dunsparce. Sleepy kitty. I know, isn't she the cutest, Cade? She's so cute. I was happy I was able to get her to settle. Okay. Let us do some leveling. Oh, okay. Let's see. 1,000 year. Oh, I have to change their moves. Right. Duh. I forgot about this. Hyper drill. Hello, it's me. I hate that I have to do this for all of them. This is kind of dumb, but oh no. At least they make it easy to do this now. Me and my boyfriend just did the drag race together. It was so fun. Wait, which one? Which one? Whee! Okay. Here are 5 Dunsparce. Or 5 Dunsparce stand before me. Prior to tonight, you've all been asked to evolve and prepare your most fabulous gown. Whoever has the biggest gown will be the winner. of today's Maxi Challenge. Custom on with some TV characters and celebrities. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, 1,000 Year Door is evolving. Let's see 1,000 Year Door. Are you going to be 3 segment? Tor. Okay, 1,000 Year Door. I'm sorry, my dear, but you're not the winner of this week's challenge. Let's try grade 8. Grade 8? Tor? I'm sorry, grade 8. You are not the winner of this week's Maxi Challenge. Okay. Let's see. What about boring? Ooh. Tor. Boring is Tor. You know what? We should have known with that name. Okay. What about Opal? Opal named after the old lady. Not after the friend. Tor. All right. Okay. Nepo BB, this could be your moment. Tor, oh, I'm sorry, my dears. None of you have survived that lip sync. Back into the box you all go. But we still have 3 more. We've got Whee! Nutella and Mom. Let us see if any of them... Oh wait, I have to do the moves first. Don't forget that. This is why everyone hates Nepo BB, right? That's what I'm thinking. I really hope I get one. I think it'd be really iconic, but also I wouldn't mind continuing this hunt on whatever day it is. Wednesday. This is a fun hunt to do. It's a really chill one. And it's a really easy one to just run around. Like it doesn't use the brain power in the same way that a Floette one does, you know? Okay. Whee! Are you the winner? Tor. Okay. No, I'm not having a good feeling about them anymore. Now that there's only 2 left, I don't think we're gonna get it today. I don't think. We wouldn't get it in 2 streams, would we? That feels like unlikely. More like not 3. True. Okay. Tor. Okay, we've only got Mom left. Nutella is a 2 segment. Mom, can you do it? What? Mom's evolving? Tor. Okay. Well, it was a good effort. We are officially at... Lemonade we also evolved and then, like, unevolved. We, like, saved before evolving her. So. We are officially at what? 13 Dunsparces. No 3 segments yet. I've heard it's 1 in 100. So that's fun. But that's gonna be where we end for today. We've been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes almost, so that's not bad. Let me see who's online. Damsel's on. Oh, how does a girl not rate into Damsel? I love Damsel. I love Damsel. Okay, so. We're gonna go raid into Damselfly, my Cranberry Crab sister. If anyone would like to copy our raid message, this is it right here. Next stream, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central Time. And we are going to be continuing our Dunsparce hunt because we are done Floette finally, which is crazy to me, but it's gonna be great. Thank you to everyone who raided into us tonight. Thank you to everyone who followed tonight. Thank you to everyone who chatted and vibed. I had a great time. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon. And I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday because I will not see you tomorrow. But if you're not, in our Discord. This is our Discord. Y'all could join that. That's a good way to see me before Monday, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna send you all off on this right now, though, because I actually am about to pee my pants. So, go bring in the great energy to Damsel, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye, friends! Mm, 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 mm.